LA, we don't know what you. Okay, we're gonna tell. You're gonna be straight up here. There's never in the history of Challenger Approaching been an on-time stream.
We were only 2 minutes late this time.
There's never once.
Never. Wait.
Well, sometimes Jay uses a timer, and then we're on time. But then you have to skip ahead a few minutes on the YouTube version, so that's like
a minute.
It's like,
it is
it's like,
a single minute.
All right.
So what I get from all this is that it's Jay's fault. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back.
Hello.
Ark, why did you start? I wasn't ready.
Oh, sorry, Saps. You'll figure it out.
No, I don't have.
Everybody...
I can't see TeamViewer.
Well, I have no idea why.
It's TeamViewer 11. I don't know where it is on my end.
I'll get it for you. Don't worry about it.
No, I believe I have it, but I just can't find it.
Hey,
well,
okay.
Okay. I mean, what are we gonna do about that?
It's alright, buddy. It's alright. But, anyway, everybody, yeah, it's been a little while. If I remember correctly, the last thing that we did was, Miss Maya Faye asked us to go get something from her bag. So I guess...
There's a lot of girls asking us to get things from their bags in this game.
It's true. It's like a recurring theme.
Oh, geez. Hi.
It's like a... Yeah, hello. Hello! So I believe what they wanted us to do was to go here. And then they wanted us to look in the bag, right? Right? Oh, yeah, here we go. May 11th, High Priest's house. Hello? Anybody home? Huh? Oh, no answer. Mrs. Inme's probably out right now. Well, I'll just get what I came for. Oh, shit.
I am watching you like a warbit, barbed head. You had better not steal anything. Oh, sorry.
I would never do something like that. I'm just here to get what Maya asked for, goddammit.
Then get on with it.
I would if you'd stop interrupting me. Sassy pants? Alright.
She's not wearing pants.
Sassy skirt dress thing? Whatever. Ah! Maya's bag.
What is that strange patch on her bag?
Oh, it's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of the action hero show back in my country. There's only one. He's the only one. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it.
I see. He looks strikingly similar to the plumed Punisher.
They are similar, but the Steel Samurai definitely came first. Ha 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 ha. Bootleg.
I see. How interesting.
Rafa seems genuinely intrigued. There must be a common thread between the plumed Punisher and Steel Samurai fans. Come to think of it. Didn't Maya mention something about trading with a plumed Punisher fan? Was it you? Was it you? But I digress. I'd better find what she asked me to look for and get going. Let's see here. Yes. This must be the Tome of Secrets that Maya was talking about. Tome of Secrets, but not
right there.
Yeah, exactly. Tome of Secrets. She just has it in her bag. You know, whatever. Seems important.
Well, Bobhead, are you finished now?
Hold on a second. The string around it is coming undone. Whoops!
Of course.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh.
Ah! You fool! Do not lay eyes on it! Put it away quickly before we go blind!
Relax, my hand just slipped.
This is the Tome of Secrets! Are you trying to get us cursed?
Yes.
Lady Kira is liable to swoop down and gouge our eyes out.
Oh, right. This book is related to Lady Kira, isn't it? You're a benevolent, so would you mind if I asked you some questions? That means yes! We're gonna talk a lot. Tell me about this thing.
This is not something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you.
Well, can't you make an exception? Please?
If you insist. Nanya?
This one?
Goodbye.
Hello, Ryu. What of this folding book? Yes, I see. This very important tome is bestowed upon the priestess in the purification rite.
Gulp. Very important. Well, what's written inside?
Yes, I see. Really? Is that all right to reveal that?
Your benevolence?
Patience!
Oh.
This book contains Lady Kira's true name.
Oh, her true name. Is the name really that important of a secret?
To a Kuren's priestess, a person's name is one of the most valuable things to know.
Okay, so what is it? What's so important about a name, huh?
Without a name, a priestess's voice will fail to reach a person's mitama. It is much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. A spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased's face and name.
Ah, I getcha. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize, but you don't know their name. It makes it impossible to get their attention.
Indeed. You must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it. It is the same for the Kurenism's most secret art, one that my mother kept alone. My mother alone may use.
Oh, the queen has a secret art, does she?
It is something a foreigner such as you could never hope to guess.
Is that right?
In Kurenism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it. Hi, Team Viewer.
Hi, team.
Turn me up!
Hi, Team Viewer.
Just give me a moment. Just give me one moment.
Everyone's like,
Stupid.
turn foul straight down, and then they were like, turn foul straight up.
Sorry, Falshane. I should pretend this is all new to me. Besides, I get the feeling she secretly really wants to tell me all about it. Because she just learned about it. From Ryu. Could you tell me about the secret art of the queen you spoke of?
Come again?
Oh, sorry. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, right?
It is the secret art of spirit channeling. But I suppose those words are meaningless to you.
Oh, yes. I'm just surprised how willing you all are. Yeah, thank you for telling me.
A third-rate lawyer could not channel spirits simply by learning the technique.
Third rate is a bit harsh. I'd settle for second.
What is it? You have the look of a tentacled hag frog on your face.
That is not a thing. What the heck is a tentacled hag frog?
Why, it's your face.
That is rude. Spirit channeling. That's where a medium lets a spirit possess her body to return to our world, right?
Well now, I see who you have done your homework.
Oh, I mean, I guess I studied a bit.
With the...
Eh.
With the power of... With the power of spirit channeling, one can bring back even the most ancient of spirits. It is quite magnificent power, is it not?
So, theory, do you think that the queen got possessed by a spirit
Oh
And-
my god!
and is the actual Lady Kira?
Oh my god!
That's not a bad idea. That
What?
I've never seen her eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from ancient times.
Indeed. A spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death.
So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled.
Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all of the memories it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learned from. Our queens have also used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel. That is why we have never been invaded and how we have maintained our unique culture.
That's pretty cool. So, spirit channeling is a really effective tool for international politics.
It is indeed. And that is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. But of late, there has been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring land. The fools come seeking some great power as my mother.
Illegal immigrants.
Yes, it is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their way in life and look to Kurenism for their salvation. Among them are also those of dubious nature who have been driven from their own lands.
Dubious nature. Driven from their own land. Gasping pain definitely fits that bill. Did he get driven out of Japangelis?
Well, technically he was like ostracized in the legal world because of how horrible it was.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes,
he said it
What-
in the case. He was like, I was so made fun of because of how bad I was at being a lawyer, but here everyone loves me.
Oh, But they sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. Ready for spiritual power. Can you channel spirits, your benevolence?
I am but the royal priestess. There is still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination seance takes me to the very limit of my ability.
So, her spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's.
You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you?
You are scary. Don't be ridiculous!
It is written all over your face, you impudent nincompoop!
Oh!
The divination seance was once one of the most important roles fulfilled by the queen. That is what my mother taught me when I was little.
So the queen can perform the dance of devotion. That'd be a sight to see.
Someday I will be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother.
Sure you will.
And the divination seance is a vital part of my training to prepare me for that day.
Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence.
You shall see. It will not be long before I too master the secret art of spirit channeling. I will be a magnificent queen who unites her people for the greater good of Kurain.
Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to. Huh. Hello, Maya.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down.
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 It looks like she actually has something in common with Maya. She has a lot of things in common with Maya.
She is Maya.
Yes.
Are you quite through now? There are more important things to do than to stand here and talk about spirit channeling.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't have anything to do with this case, as far as I can tell. Or does it?
Whoa!
No, probably not, actually, all things considered. If the queen is a spirit medium...
Are you about to suggest that my mother was channeling Lady Kira?
No, I didn't know. Yes.
Huh. Lawyers are indeed a witless breed.
Damn.
On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace.
Of course.
My mother is a very busy woman, and the idea itself is preposterous. You truly believe that the Queen of Kurain could possibly battle the insurgents? This is precisely what makes you third-rate.
Oh! Another dead end. This is bad. Anyway, I need to continue looking for leads, so if you wouldn't mind. Oh.
Over there, after him! Don't let him escape!
You will never catch me alive!
Oh.
What is all that racket?
That was us! Sorry, we're trying to catch this man!
Nana, get out of here. It's dangerous.
Hello, right?
No!
I don't know that man!
That escaped prisoner has surfaced here in town?
No! Escaped prisoner? I want Phoenix to be the one who catches him.
Yeah!
Oh, you mean that? You mean that asshole?
There's no reason to panic. The police are on his trail.
He's no longer a suspect, but he might know something considering he was at the scene of the crime. Come on, Ace Vigilante Phoenix Ray. Go get him. Let's go take a look!
Wait!
Yes. I mean, no. I will not.
There he goes, out the door.
Out the door. May 11th, Kurain Bazaar. God. Ow, my achy back. I forgot how badly I injured it.
Ah, he's old.
I'm old!
Ah.
I need to do some stretching and exercise more when I get back home. I could do it here, but fuck that. That's probably all me.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
It is. It's him. Ah! Ah! Hey, Albie, what's up? That's horrible. Have you seen? Oh, God! Ow!
Are you all right, sir?
No! Ah! Ah!
I can literally call an ambulance.
Have you seen the escaped prisoner around here?
Oh, so that's why all those police came rushing around here. I heard them saying something about an escaped prisoner disappearing into the area.
He disappeared in this area. He couldn't have taken into the air again, could he?
I'm on the scale!
Bye.
Barbed head! I told you to wait!
The answer was no! It's too dangerous for you to round here, your benevolence. Mr. Horrible could be lurking nearby.
What sort of princess would I be if all it took was an escaped prisoner to frighten me?
Jeez,
peachy
there, there's
kind.
something to that.
Oh.
I can't be responsible if something happens to you. Get out of here! As long as I'm here, though, I might as well search the area myself. If I were an escaped prisoner, where would I hide?
In the bowl.
In the
this
war bag.
thingy.
Check under the yak.
Check.
Yak.
Under
Yak.
the
Behind
yak,
Albie,
yak.
apparently.
Check that yak. Hey, Albie, what's this cow-like animal?
It's a yak. Yeah, like they were
Yeah.
saying. They carry heavy loads and provide milk. They read the physical burdens of our daily lives.
I got maybe half of that. Hey, they're kind of cute up close.
Oh, and they are also prized for their meat. Just don't tell them that. You know,
Yeah.
the meat you enjoyed so much last night.
Man, nice. Wow. Oh man, partner must mean something else here. Haha. Wow. That's a good joke. He's probably hiding in the fruit.
He's in the fruit.
Look at all these vegetables.
Let's see. There's good fucking god.
Yay!
Gipam, Kurunanu, and Zabaz.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Karunanu.
And they're all freshly picked this morning.
I've never heard of any of that shit. Maybe
Yeah?
I'll buy some and see what they taste like. You want some too, Albie? My treat.
Really? Thank you, sir. I'll take some of this, and this, and this too.
Oh wait, they don't take dollars here. Wow.
No. Albie, that's quite a lot you've got there already, don't you think?
But this is better than the biggest dish.
Okay. Calm down. I hope it brought enough money. Aw, you're nice, Phoenix. You want me to check under the bird?
And then
No?
he can't pay, and Albie has to have his
This thing?
hands cut off for stealing.
No.
Bun shop.
This is a really popular bun shop here in Karain.
Oh,
What do they sell?
They even sell
Buns.
Magata Man. Let's see. 1 Magata Man, 15 Damas. Wait a second. Albie, weren't you selling them for 20 Damas a piece?
The extra $5 is a service fee.
He's quite the shrewd businessman. But reasonable, and I like it. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but let's check
The
it.
gate?
The gate to Temple.
Oh, so he
Oh.
just left. He wasn't hiding.
And at the top of those stairs is my home away from home. Just looking at them is making my back ache.
Insane.
Do you guys hear that I'm old? Oh. Here? Here? Perhaps? What is this? I can't read this sign, but this looks like a souvenir shop. It's too bad I don't have time to do some shopping right now, but I'll have to stop by here before I go back home. I'm sure everyone's expecting something, especially Trucy.
Oh.
That's cute. That's pretty cute. Trucy.
Sushi.
Doesn't look
What
like
does
there's
everyone
anything
want?
else.
What?
There is something else.
Hello?
There is something else.
There is something else?
Yeah.
There's
So I-
something else.
I just missed it?
Is he the old woman
Um,
at the vegetable stand?
Is he?
Oh.
Oh, a manhole cover. Fuck. That manhole cover. It's open!
Whoa.
Wow! What is it, Shadow?
I love Shadow's face in this picture.
It's great.
Did he sniff out someone or something in the manhole? I wonder. Could Shadow track Mr. Horrible if he had something with the rebel scent on it?
I don't know.
Feel like I got something with Mr. Rebel's scent on it. Something he might have touched. Oh, I know.
Do we
I
have something
know.
like that?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
The bed?
And it comes in the form of something that I apparently gave to Albie earlier and didn't get back.
What was that?
I thought I was gonna give him the paraglider.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I remember this. You have to assume something.
I have to assume something?
Something that if he did the killing, he has to touch, I guess? Or not telling.
What's this thing? At the usual spot, bring grub the key to. Huh. Maybe that.
I mean, it doesn't hurt trying.
When did we get this flower?
In the same place. It was next to the body, I believe.
Oh, weird. I think I'm gonna try this.
Yeah, very little else.
Here, Shadow, how about this? I hope it works.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
I think he picked up a scent!
Hey!
Huzzah.
He bounced.
He's small, but
That's
he jump.
You mind if I borrow Shadow for a bit?
By all means.
Mind if I just borrow
Cool.
your dog?
I had no idea you could do this. Yeah, go get it, boy.
No dogs have to be trained to track scents, right? Like they can't just do that.
Yeah, it's a little silly, but okay. You're benevolent,
It's
so I'm
funny.
heading... Hey, I'm heading down the manhole now, just so you know. It could be dangerous, so please wait here.
Wait!
Don't worry, I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're so worried about. God.
That is not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there.
Oh, are you worried about me?
No. I'm simply wondering why you would go to such lengths in your investigation. After all, if you would simply withdraw from this case, they might commute your sentence.
I'm doing this to prove my innocence.
But how can you be so sure of the accused's innocence? She has already been found guilty.
Because I believe in my client! Don't worry, maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Think about what you've done in there. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see.
Okay.
Hey, yeah.
And remember, Phoenix, always believe in your client.
You're right. I believe in her! Just like she told me. If she says she's innocent, then that means she's fucking innocent! Lawyers must trust in their clients to the bitter end. That's just what we do.
No, it's not. You lame brain. Do what you will.
Okay. Well, I'm going in. Let's go, Shadow.
Ruff, ruff. Have I taken on being the dog? Be careful.
Yes.
You sure have.
You're a dog now, Jay!
Yay! Behold my dogginess.
Okay.
Okay.
You're the J-Lo dog.
Jay's a furry.
Wait a minute, come back here. It's pitch black down here. I can't see a goddamn. Ah! Ah!
And the dog
Oh,
just
shit.
murders you. The dog
Oh,
is the hammer.
shit.
I think I just got punched.
I think you did.
Oog. Oh!
Bad Ed.
You were punched in the back.
Ah! What happened? I went down in the manhole and then... Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
So, how do I change the voice?
I don't know. You know him.
He's you.
Make him like harder and like more like military.
So I was like this?
Yeah.
And now I'll be like this.
No.
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 I mean, I don't
Do
know
whatever
what
you
his
want.
faces are like.
Do
Whatever
whatever
Less
you want.
goofy.
Oh, you finally came too.
Ah! I'd remember that face anywhere, probably, even though I've never actually seen it.
You have though.
Except for
Right
that.
there. Yeah.
It's right there.
That time that you saw it.
And the dragon symbol in his armband. It's not gonna rebels. Shit. There could be no mistake. It's him. That's a rebel. Oh, it's
Oh
kinda
my
cool.
god, he's cool!
Maybe let's talk about this.
On calling what kind of knife that was, Jay. Appreciate you recognizing your weapon.
Aw.
Sorry, I got a little rough with you back there. Thought you were the cops. Why are you making that face?
Oh my
Hey,
god.
want an apple?
You're eating the whole core. The whole core.
It's delicious.
Impressive.
Who's your friend?
Phew, I thought he was gonna kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I don't mind a good apple, but not right now. What is this place?
This is the office of my brother in arms, Dirk.
You're his brother.
Maybe
In arms.
Yeah.
But right now, we're using it as a rebel safe house.
Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly?
A law office, what else?
What? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer?
Yeah!
Who could have called that?
More lawyers!
Yep, just like you.
Oh, Corinne, public enemy #1 is an ex-lawyer.
Oh.
Didn't see that coming.
Is that a spider in the background?
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking
It's
Korean
Really,
spiders.
that's really big.
No, it's just really close to the
Nice
Yeah.
coat.
Oh, worse.
But I don't suppose I'll be coming around here anymore.
You won't? Are you planning to flee or something?
It's just, I want to get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came back today to pick up the last of my stuff.
Really?
I'm gonna sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice and then slip out of Curry.
Well, you're a piece of shit, aren't you? Wait a second, good face. You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that.
Relax, will ya? I'll tell you whatever you need to know. And don't worry about punching a light out back there. My bad. I'm sorry. Oh, so, Mr. Lawyer Man, what do you want to know?
Can you untie me? Tell
No.
me about the murder. Oh, tell me about the murders of the High Priest, Tarustin Me, and the Acolyte Berezalot.
Sure, I'll tell you whatever I can. Don't know if it'll be much help, though. I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so,
I wonder how true that really is. I guess we're talking now. This is an odd situation.
yeah!
Tell me everything you know about the High Priest's murder while I'm kidnapped?
Well, as you know, I don't remember much about that. I banged my head on the rock as soon as the pirates went into the intersectum.
Oh, that was
So
true?
when I told you I had nothing to do with the murder, I meant it.
Okay, then where were you when you came to after banging your head?
By the time I came to, it was already dawn. I must have been out cold the whole time.
Are you serious? So you didn't see the crime happen at all?
You got that right.
Then why did you say that you did when you testified?
About that, since it didn't remember a thing, I was afraid I'd seem suspicious, so I came up with the whole story.
God damn you. Does he even realize how much trouble his big fat lie has caused me?
Sorry for the trouble. It was definitely my bad.
You're such an asshole! You're such an asshole!
I love him! I love him!
He doesn't seem very sorry to me. So the bottom line is that you were at the scene of the crime but weren't involved in it. Got it. Alright. Fuck. So Dirk used to be a lawyer.
Yup. He was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing. He was a juggernaut of the law and as mighty as a dragon. He could strike terror into the prosecutor's heart just by glaring at him. People called it his dragon's glare. He even got criminals to confess and pass out with a well-placed glare.
You gotta be kidding me!
But most important of all, he would never surrender. He'd fight for the accused, no matter how the odds were stacked against him.
Is that what you mean by the will of the dragon?
Yep, that would be it. Actually, your work in court yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up, no matter how hard of a beating you took. Nothing like Dirk, I might add.
Oh, I guess that's a compliment, thank you.
I'm only allergic to physical, actual beatings.
That's fair. Even if a big part of that beating I took was because of you, asshole.
Love ya.
Let me just look around. This is a lot of food, actually. Hello. There are bowls and platters of food here. They're still warm, as if this was all just recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. A Rebel.
Guys as big and strong as me. Got even bigger appetites, you know.
But you just fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. Ah! Sorry if I offended you.
But first, let's start with an appetizer.
That's funny. Where is he getting all these apples from?
I think
Wanna
that
join
the
me, Mr.
corn
Lawyer
was
Man?
humor.
Got plenty of sewer lizards too.
I was gonna ask.
Oh.
I was gonna ask why you traded up, but yeah. Thanks, but I already ate. I think. All right.
I love that he's pulling them out of his pockets.
Yeah, he's just got millions.
I got a pocket full of apples.
Well,
Badge,
maybe
badge,
if
badge.
perhaps if I show you this.
Bed.
Is this a parting gift for me leaving the rebels?
No, you can't keep it. I'll just ask him what I can for now, I guess. Okay.
Don't give him anything. He just takes it. Jesus.
Bad.
Is this a parting
Nope.
gift for me leaving the
God.
rebels?
Sure ain't. Okay.
Ah, then I have to kill you.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Ladder?
And then we just escaped. Bye.
There's a ladder leading underground. He must have brought me in through here. But there's no reason for me to leave just yet. I should see what Mr. Rebel has to say. I like your, cult robes? Is that coat yours, Mr. Rebel?
Nah, it belongs to the rebel leader, Dirk.
It's pretty impressive. I like the color, too.
Wanna try it on?
Kinda. Really? You sure it's okay?
Of course, but it would look great on you.
Well, then, I don't mind if I
Oh,
do.
this scene took a turn.
Ah! It smells all moldy!
I can't believe you fell for it.
Ah!
That thing's been hanging there forever.
Note to self, don't trust this guy ever again.
Oh my god, he's so great!
He's pretty great.
It's the best.
What's this thing with the dragon on it, huh? Some kind of sign?
Yep, that was his business sign back when he was Dirk's office. This was Dirk's office.
He used to be a lawyer, right?
That he was, but it was really a long time ago. This place has seen better days, that's for sure.
Well, I hope he could put his sign back up someday.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Why
I
not?
think he's
I
killed
think he
people.
might be dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Broken TV. You guys get electricity?
Yep, but the power goes out occasionally.
That's pretty inconvenient.
You're telling me, sometimes it goes out for an entire day.
What about the stuff in the refrigerator?
Why don't you see for
No,
yourself?
no.
I'd
No.
rather not. Forget I asked. I'm afraid of what I might find. Yeah! What is this golden thing? Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put here maybe today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Rebel?
Something wrong with flowers?
No! No!
It's just a traditional thing here in Kurain. Pay it no mind.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't really
He's
giving a shit.
totally dead.
Oh shit, that's a
Dirk is dead as fuck.
that's a picture of the queen. Jesus Christ.
With another knife in her head.
There's a knife driven deep into a photo of the queen. I guess the rebels really hate her. I'd better remember to stay on their good side. Alright, well, what about
Man,
this
I
big
guess the
book on
rebels
here?
really hate the authority figure in this country.
Is this a law book? A dragon's mark has been branded into the cover.
That's Dirk's law book.
Really? The leader of the rebels? That Dirk?
That's right, and that mark of the dragon is his emblem of the rebellion.
The pages in this one section are really dirty.
Must be the section of the Dick Act.
Yep, seems like it. Nice! Dirk's law book's been out of the court record. You must have done a ton of research on the Dick Act. He practically wore out the entire section. That is hilarious. Let me present it to you. I like my laugh track in the back every time something like that happens.
Is this a party gift for me leaving the rebels?
God fucking.
Fuck you!
You just
forgot to
gave
examine
this
one
to
thing.
me.
Talk?
You
Fuck.
forgot to examine one thing.
I forgot to examine one thing. This. This looks like a photo of Dirk and his Patriots. Oh, okay. And here's the one that looks really old. Yep, that's pretty. Oh my God, that's Nayuta and Apollo.
What?
This was taken about 20 years ago.
Those are Dirk's sons.
What?
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 That's some big bullshit.
They were
That's some big ass
brothers!
bullshit.
This gotta be what?
I'ma call some bullshit. So this is the rebel Dirk in the center. He doesn't look so evil. And both of his sons look kind of familiar.
Are you very serious?
That's one to love this Yuri.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Shadmati.
Prosecutor said Marty is Dirk's son?
Everyone got
That
that
is.
one.
Yuri was once a rebel too. He used to really respect his old man. Both as a father and as a lawyer.
Then why did he become a prosecutor?
Being a lawyer is this kingdom's in the same as signing your own death warrant.
On account of the Dick Axe, right?
Yep. That's why Yuri decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den.
Niyuda is a rebel? I would have never guessed it looking at him now.
You can say that again. Dirk is battling to change Kurin's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs him on. We all thought Yudi was taking up the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garan in one day, but as you've seen, he now used the law to do her bidding. Dirk's been beside himself.
Oh.
So he no longer carries the will of the dragon in him, I wonder what happened between father and son for it to come to this. Oh. What about the other child in the photo?
Right. That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's the one gone back overseas. His name's Apollo.
Whoa! Wait a second. That bracelet, it really is Apollo!
The Apollo backstory we never asked for.
This is...
He has like 5...
How has this never come up before?
Apollo's very secretive about his mysterious and shadowy past.
I guess so, but man, freaking Apollo...
Wasn't there an entire game about this character already?
Yeah, there was, and like, this never came up. This definitely never came up at all.
Retcon!
No retcon.
Alright.
No, it's just they never gave us that information, so now they're like, you know what would be a really good thing to wedge in right here? Some character backstory.
Yeah, Apollo's dad is one of the most heavily sought after criminals in a foreign country.
What about Athena? What's Athena's deal? Is she like a princess or something?
As far as I know, she has no backstory.
We'll find
She
out
does.
in 2 more games.
Hang on, plot police are incoming. Hang on, give them a minute.
Yes, the plot police.
They're coming for you, Apollo!
Also,
No, please!
but yeah, this has been hinted to for a long time, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weird. Alright, you're up.
He was a rascal, that one, and his voice could shake the entire room. I can sometimes hear his voice.
Even now.
I imagine he's out there racing high hell somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's come, Mr. A Rebel's description doesn't really do Apollo justice. That's his last name! That's his last name! Ha! No. Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo.
Thank you! I'll be fine! Everything will be fine!
Fine.
By the way, my dad is a click. Oh, he hung up.
He's a responsible young man now. He never lost that loud voice, though.
Well, I gotta start packing. Who knows when this might catch up with me if I don't scram soon.
Please, wait! I still need to ask you something.
Go ahead, shoot.
Bang.
What are you rebels trying to do?
No.
And why were you at the Inner Sanctum in the first place? Oh, fucking fine. Alright, let's do this.
Again.
Why were you at the Inner Sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there?
I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. But that high priest was a fool for getting taken in by Dirk. He should have tried hiding in the outer corridor like I'm doing. I can read.
Oh.
Oh, we got one of these. Okay.
Why can we do this again?
We have
Because
magic.
Yeah, we have magic. Ah, Cyclops.
How
Ah,
convenient.
The Cyclops police are also here. Mr. Rebel is hiding something, but I won't know exactly what until I can undo the locks.
Shoot this
What
cop,
exact- You sure don't.
Aw.
What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Rebel? You'll stay quiet until I tell you so, or else I'll let them know you're here.
Too bad I'm talking. I'm not hiding anything. No way, no how.
I'll just have to use my Megatoma on him then.
Smack!
Oh, I'm gonna throw it at his stupid face. Oops, there's a button right here.
Ah.
There we go. Ah. Let's do this.
Didn't we already get these up?
We have
Yes.
to activate them.
I'm gonna ask you again. Why were you at the Inner Sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there?
You can keep asking, but the answer is still the same. I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. But that high priest was a fool. A foolish fool who foolishly... He fell for Dirk's line. He fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out.
How can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care about what happened to him?
Nope. I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. He should have opened his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Garand regime.
Hang on, do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the High Priest's death really hurt you on the inside?
Yes!
No.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I couldn't care less about the whole thing.
I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in this room if you didn't feel a thing.
Are we gonna like unlock
The flower?
his feelings and he's gonna cry?
Maybe the flower?
The flower of Coroni is used to pay tribute to the departed to express its heartfelt sympathy.
Yep.
Yeah, the
that's it.
flower.
Okay.
Yeah, the flower.
Take that! I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Karain. The High Priest's death hit you so hard that you've been grieving here alone, haven't you? Well... Ooh.
Those flowers don't mean anything. It's just the Coroni's way of saying goodbye.
Why hide the fact that you're mourning his death?
You're reading into this too much, I told you. I'm done with the rebellion. I haven't heard from Dirk or the rest of them for a few days. And tomorrow, I'm planning to kiss this kingdom goodbye.
No, I know you've been in contact with the other rebels lately.
And how exactly do you plan on proving that?
This piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels. The cloth?
I think it's the cloth.
Maybe?
Yeah?
I can't think of anything else.
Well... What's
I
it
think
say?
it's that one.
Bring grub and the key too.
I mean, if he had that letter, then obviously he's communicating with some other rebel.
Let's try it. Yeah! I found this prayer flag at the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it and left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you?
Oh.
They brought this food for you at your request.
Hoo-ha-ha!
So you're lying about leaving the rebels?
You're
still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you?
Nah!
Got him. Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
Oh, you're good, Mr. Lawyer Man. I admit it. I requested a grub. But I was just taking advantage of them, that's all.
What do you mean?
With my face plastered all over the place, I couldn't stay out in the open anymore.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I just took advantage of my former comrades for some grub at a place to hide.
There was no better way of doing that.
I was gonna kiss this kingdom's goodbye tomorrow.
I'm not buying it.
Fuck.
You're obviously lying. I can tell just by looking at you. The white-hot flames of revolution definitely still burn on inside you.
And these puppy eyes.
Yes.
But that's ridiculous. Those flames burned out a long time ago.
This proves that the flames of revolution still burn on inside you.
Torch. Literal.
Seems a bit much.
The book?
Believe. Picture. Zealots. Crime photo. Inner sanctum. I don't think it's. Well, maybe this. What's it say? Do not perform the right. No. Maya statement. Inner sanctum photo.
Could it be?
I don't know what it is.
I don't want to give
Oh,
suggestions
no.
because I know the game, so I know pretty much all the answers if I guess correctly.
Then
Do
don't
I
give us a
have it?
suggestion.
You do
I
have
have? I do have it? Okay. Huh. Demonstrates the strength of Dirk's convictions, but not his own.
Wouldn't be that.
it. Well, Dirk's conviction is the rebellion's conviction.
I mean, sure, but... I'll try it. Alright, cool. Yeah! Alright, cool. Dirk's law book.
Dirk's law book. I'm no lawyer, so that's what's it got to do with me.
Look at the mark branded onto the cover. This mark still stands for an unwavering commitment to the revolution. It is Dirk's way of representing the will of the dragon.
Yeah, so what of it?
You have that same mark on the scarf tied around your left arm. True.
True.
Granted, alright. I didn't think his attire was the problem here. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel.
I forgot to take it off, that's all.
Those Donkey
No.
Kong ass lips.
Nope. As a wanted man, it should have been the first thing you took off. The fact that you haven't hidden that mark yet proves that you're a rebel. You fucked up.
Think what you want, but you don't know nothing about me.
No, you're wrong. You wear your heart and your beliefs right on your sleeve, just like me. And this is what I believe it.
Now
Right?
it's the bash!
No.
When a person's back is against the wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon with you.
And would you risk your life for your beliefs?
I'm already doing it.
Done that, yeah.
No, I wouldn't. What?
No.
No, because I wouldn't be much use to my clients dead. Now admit it! You've never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you?
That look in your eyes is just like Dirk's. Looks like you got the will of the dragon inside you, too.
Cool, does that give us a magic key power too?
Neat. Nice. I kinda like him. He's pretty cool.
He is cool.
Alright, Mr. Rebel Spline, let's do this.
I had planned to take you out if you turn out to be on the side of the royals.
Apple.
But I think I can trust you.
I can't believe I was that close to getting Shanks here.
It's like you said. I have no intention of leaving Dirk's group.
In other words, you were testing me.
You're a foreigner and a lawyer who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. And I've seen a fair share of lawyers get pardoned after weeping at the feet of the Queen.
Well, I'm going to keep fighting till the end.
Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry I ever doubted you.
So, what are you doing here, anyway?
I came to get a secret hideout key from a helper.
A secret hideout?
Yup. I was supposed to get my next order from Dirk's there. But the town's swarming with cops thanks to that murder. Nothing I can do about that.
What about the order Dirk was supposed to give you?
Gonna have to abort that mission. Now I'm just lying low, waiting for a chance to make contact with Dirk again. No. Hey, why the long face?
Oh, I thought you'd be able to tell me something about the High Priest murder.
Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, I know. Let me make it up to you with this.
Oh.
Is that a Dragon Ball? What the heck is this?
You have to gather 7 of them, and then you can make a wish.
I will.
What will you wish for?
The dick act to not be a thing.
Good.
It's a good wish.
I thought you were going to wish for Maya to be free, but that works too.
Uh,
No. I'm already gonna do that myself. So you see, yeah.
Well, you're fucked, so... This orb is actually a key. It opens the door to one of our secret hideouts. I can't say any more than that. Anyway, I hope it helps.
This orb, it's a key.
Yup. Plus the hideout's in a totally unexpected location. And being that it's super secret, we couldn't just have any ordinary key.
Oh, I see. Golden orb has been added to the court record. It's cool looking. Maybe this will help me unravel the truth behind this case. And why exactly did you give me this? Thanks.
Don't mention it. Besides, you're a fellow brother in arms, fighting the power that be. If it'll help you, feel free to pick my brain a bit more.
Huh. Kinda seems like we might be in cahoots with the technically bad guys now.
Yeah?
Why are we bad? Everyone's been talking about the return of Lady Kira lately.
I guess you're right. Well, my friend Maya is suspected of being the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. You wouldn't happen to know who she really is, though, would you?
Beats me. But whoever she is, she bushwhacked me and hauled me off to jail. Even worse, on top of attacking us and delivering us to the cops, she's been watching us like a hawk and framing us in different crimes. Framing.
Oh, watching you like a hawk, framing you for crimes? Why would anyone go to all that trouble?
Our kingdom likes to pretend that its people are free to think what they want. Because of that, the authorities can't arrest you just for sympathizing with the rebellion. So they resort to framing people for things they didn't do.
Then that Lady Kira figure is...
Yep, she's just some licksplittle working for the Garn regime. Licksplittle?
Oh. Wow. That's terrible. That asshole.
See? Huh. Even without a dick axe, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies are days numbered.
What's that supposed to mean, eh?
Let's just say, I got a little trick up my sleeve, so I'd watch out if I were you. Cause you got a defiant attitude, like one of them dragon dupes.
So he was talking about Lady Kira then.
Advanced combat skills, detailed surveillance, and clever setups. She's no amateur, if you ask me.
So you're saying the monarchy is using Lady Kira to secretly take out the rebels?
Exactly. The Garn regime is using her to control the people, even down to what we think.
Why don't the people protest if the monarchy is doing something like that?
Unfortunately, we don't have any conclusive evidence. And without that, we can't prove anything.
But you're all lawyers!
I know the feeling. If I bring this up in court, they'd probably dismiss it out of hand. I'll have to unmask Lady Kira if I want to get anywhere.
What if it's actually Lady Kira possessing Maya?
Not Maya, but the Queen, I think.
But why not Maya?
Well, I don't know. She doesn't remember doing that.
Yeah, she wouldn't.
Well, I guess she wouldn't, maybe. I don't know.
Our goal? To get rid of that evil, no-good dick act.
I can tell just by looking at Dirk's law book.
The Dick Act has turned this kingdom into a corrupt cesspool, where false charges are overlooked and prosecutors are the only ones heard in court. It's been 23 years since it was first enacted.
What happened 23 years ago that made them pass such a terrible law?
At the assassination of Queen Amara, that's where it all began.
Oh, spooky.
Oh, it's me! It happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. And it was the real rebel leader Dirk who did it!
Dirk assassinated the former queen, didn't he?
That's the official line, but
The official line?
those charges were completely trumped up. Dirk was framed, I'm telling you.
He was?
Plus, Dirk was a lawyer. Once the people thought a lawyer had killed the queen, they turned against all lawyers.
That doesn't make
And
any
that's
sense.
how the Dick Act was first passed.
So that's why there aren't any lawyers left in Karain.
Even worse, it changed the significance of the divination seance.
The significance of this divination seance? They were holding seances in court even before the Dick Act?
You bet they were. Lawyers and prosecutors used to hotly contest the insights that came out of seances.
You mean like what I've been doing?
Right. It's like Dirk used to say. The royal priestess' insights are just another piece of evidence.
Right. I see what you mean about the significance of the divination seance changing.
Yup. The insights became the only truth and arguing against them was banned. I'm ban ya.
As royal priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time, I will prove that the insights I glean thereof are the very truth itself.
So.
Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial and your last rites.
Right.
Tomorrow shall end with you under the headsman's axe. Axe.
From what I've seen, Rafa would agree with that.
This kingdom's a shadow of its former self. It's become a dictatorship where the royals use the fear of trumped-up charges to rule.
And that's what Dirk's been rebelling against.
Yup, All he wanted was to live in a kingdom with a fair and impartial legal system. And there's only one way to make that come true. Overthrow the current regime.
So, that's the truth behind the rebels, huh? I see.
Well,
Well-
PE, my friend. Are you trying to talk over me?
No!
Are you lying to me?
Yes.
At least you're honest. It's about time for me to get going. After all, I am the Fangs of the Defiant Dragon. Heh.
Aww.
And
That's the rebel.
You're not gonna do that alley-oop thing again, are you?
I was just gonna get into that. See you when I see ya.
Hey!
Alley-oop.
What'd you do?
Whee!
What'd you even do? Parsnip is trying to eat my mouse cord. Parsnip! Parsnip, I swear to fuck.
Yeah, you gotta eat the mouse.
One moment, please. Parsnip. Parsnip, I swear to fuck. Parsnip?
Bad
Parsnip.
kitty.
No, good kitty, but not at the moment.
That's why you say
Okay.
bad kitty.
Alright, there we go. Why does he have to jump like that before running off?
It's cool, I
Well,
tell ya.
like, I guess we're friends now. But enough about that. I've already spent way too much time here. Yep, we're friends with that guy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're friends now. May 11th, Crane Bazaar. Oh, was that sound effect in game?
Yep.
Is that him moving the manhole cover? That's
was.
cute. Ah! Finally got out of there.
Mr. Wright!
Oh, hi.
I'm glad to see you're okay. I was so worried about you.
Shadow, what happened to him anyway?
You came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in.
What did he do? Did he fucking climb up a ladder?
Yeah, he's talented, doggo.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Sorry he wasn't much help.
Oh, Shadow, you did nothing wrong! Well, did you find anything of worth?
Oh, I tripped and fell down there. I must have been out cold for a while. Better keep things to myself for now.
I figured as much.
I have to find that secret hideout Mr. Rebel was talking about. I should probably start with places that have something to do with the High Priest. How about his house? Yes. Yes, I will. Yes, I will do that. Or not. Nope. Anytime it says any ideas, that's not the answer. I've already searched here, but it never hurts to take another look around.
Yep, nope.
Alright, fuck you. You can't just say, I better go look at places that have to do with the High Priest and then not include his house.
The place where he was murdered, maybe?
Maybe. Let's see.
His murder place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is it.
This is the murder
This
place.
is a murder place.
Murder.
Oh, I bet you have to put that orb somewhere, like, on the statue.
Maybe. May 11th in her sanctum.
Barthead, you already searched here, did you not?
Oh, I just thought I'd look around again, you know, in case I missed something. Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell her I'm looking for the secret rebel hideout. We have a saying back home, leave no stone unturned.
Oh, yes. You cannot stump me. I know that one.
Actually, I don't have a clue is written all over your face. Ha ha! Ha ha!
You don't know anything,
All right.
Rafa.
Don't know anything about me, Mom!
Are you calling me mom?
Burp.
Are you not my mother?
You look at me as a mother figure.
Yes.
Rafa has imprinted. Oh no. Let me try showing you this golden Dragon Ball. Here you go. What do you think?
That orb is a mesmerizing core. I must take a closer look at it.
Mr. Rebel trusted me with this, so maybe I shouldn't let even Princess Rafa handle it.
Give it to me!
No.
Give it to me!
Wouldn't you be defiled by touching an object that has been in the hands of a lawyer?
Oh, I suppose so.
You do know that there are no such things as lawyer cooties, right?
Looties.
Loogies! Do I have loogies? Do I have waloogies?
Yes,
you have at
definitely
least
do.
one single Waluigi.
I have one waloogie.
You do. The temple?
Wait, why did we leave again?
Nothing was happening.
Did you check the
I
burp?
mean,
You did. Why don't you look at stuff?
but it has check marks on everything.
Check the burp.
That it?
Yeah, I thought.
You can't use objects on stuff?
Check the bird anyway.
Fine, I'll check the bird.
Check that burb!
Let's take a closer look, shall we? What the fuck?
It's
Oh!
almost been like that.
Okay,
Wait, it's still not
might be
doing
wrong.
anything.
What?
Whoa, this is blood.
But it's not pink.
Wrong world.
Oh.
It's you.
Oh, this is a statue of a warbid, a bird on which Lady Kira based her appearance.
And all this blood is from the high priest, huh?
He no doubt embraced the statue in hope that Lady Kira would save him from death.
It would have dried by now.
May his soul rest in peace.
Which blood?
He
Considering
just had super red blood.
yes. Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force, but there's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow.
Okay, maybe I was dumb. Leave me alone.
Maybe if I do this, though.
Maybe she gets possessed.
Wait,
Oh,
the
okay.
eye! The eye!
We weren't
It's-
looking at the statue correctly.
Yeah. It's a statue of a bird. I should take a closer look later.
Okay.
Give me one.
Maybe
Just,
we shouldn't while Rafa is here?
Hey, the eye is missing.
Maybe if I just shut this out. What are you doing? You must not touch that for no reason.
Sorry!
By the way, incidentally and unrelated to anything, could you please go away?
Yeah, we shouldn't do it
She gets
now.
all sad. Take that!
Yeah, statue, take that.
I knew it. I knew it! Oh, his head
That
turned.
wasn't the sign
Oh.
that it was.
What?
Oh.
Rafa is
What?
here.
What?
She must be at a loss for words, and that doesn't happen too often.
Hey-o.
Ha! I just said you talk too much.
What is this place? Explain yourself at once, Barbed Head.
I don't think she's ready for the full story. I don't really know much myself, but it seems to be a secret rebel hideout.
And she's mad?
If I'm shocked, there's a secret door here. I imagine that goes double for Rafa.
A rebel hideout in the inner sanctum? Somebody will pay for this.
Well, for now, I think we'll just have a look around.
Wait! You must not enter before the police.
Bullshit, don't worry, I won't disturb anything. Or at least I'll try not to. Besides, with you watching over me, it should be fine, right? And, you see...
Fine. Just stop pleading your case. I can only stand so much lawyerly drill.
Yes.
But I will be presenting all information gleaned from your effort here to the police.
Oh, that's fine. Yep. Okay. Shall we?
I will go no further.
Oh, right. You're not supposed to come in contact with the taint of Lady Kira's battles.
Very good, Barbed Head. I commend you for remembering.
Oh, well, thank you. Wait, why am I thanking her?
I may not be able to enter, but I will allow no misdeeds on your part. I will be watching you like a warbid from the entrance here.
I told you I'm not gonna do anything. I better hurry before she changes her mind. Okay, well, let's move then. How about to the rebel hideout? Is Dirk in here? That'd be scary. Oh. May 11th, secret hideout.
I believe this to be a sacred space that enshrines the source of the spring water.
Yeah, makes sense. The rebels must have converted it into a secret hideout. But what about that warbed revolving door?
Not the warbid revolving doorbid.
The warbid doorbid.
That's morbid!
God damn it, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Did nobody ever question where the water from the pool was coming from? I wonder if that too was originally intended to hide and protect this sacred
I
place.
mean, I don't know. If I see a fountain at like a mall or something, I'm like, yeah, the water probably comes from somewhere. I don't actually.
Well, yeah, but this is like a place of holy, like
Water.
Okay.
pray.
God did it.
Prayer. God
did it.
You're right.
The Holy Mother, excuse you.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
right.
A she-god did it.
To think those filthy rebels were scheming their schemes in this most sacred space. It is a desecration upon Kuranism itself. The defiant dragon shall pay for this.
I suppose it's only natural that she'd be upset. But the investigation must go on. I think I'll start by taking a picture of this place. Good thing I brought a camera to snap some souvenir shots.
And you know, not that phones these days come equipped with a function to do that.
Yeah.
Stop that! You must not take photos here without permission.
Just try and stop me. She's sticking her head in as far as it'll go. I guess she won't be tainted as long as she doesn't touch anything. Nice! Rebel hideout photo's been out of the court record.
Come in here and stop me. Oh, what? You can't? You gonna get tainted? Ah, look
What?
inside.
Haha, nerd. Now to search every nook and cranny.
Bobhead, just because it is hard for me to see your every move, do not use that as an excuse to touch and break things.
I'ma touch all the shit. I heard you the first time, sheesh.
Whoops. Psh, I hope that wasn't sacred.
I'ma just go ahead and have a
Whoops.
look at this calendar. Hello. There's a plumed Punisher calendar here. You guys are obsessed.
Oh, now I understand. The villains in the Plumed Punisher are based on the insurgents. Watching the show must have roused their ire against Lady Kira.
You're adorable. I doubt that's it though. Well, how about these big tall things? They seem important. A large stone slab. It's shaped like a Magatama. It looks rather unstable. I bet it'd tip over in an earthquake. What's that earthy grass-like smell?
It is the smell of the moss that covers the stone.
Oh, so this shaggy green stuff is moss. Looks like some of the moss about halfway up has been disturbed. I wonder why that is. One quick touch can't hurt, right? Oh. Whoa!
Insolent
Slash-
one! You have touched the forbidden treasure!
What is happening? What have you done to the sacred space?
Breaking all your shit! Nothing. All I did was nudge it a little. I knew it looked unstable. Probably best not to touch it again. Okay, how about this one? So, this is the water source that supplies the inner sanctum spring. It's a rock. It flows through
It's a water-producing rock.
It is very impressive. It flows through the channel built into the floor before heading outside.
Lady Kira uses the sacred water to wash the taint of battle from her body.
It's also not red like the water in the spring. Yes, true. How about this thing? Weapons! And lots of them too.
We are lucky we found them before they could be used. Excellent work, Barbhead.
Oh, yeah, thank you. If the rebellion ever happens, I hope it's bloodless. I mean, sure, yes, that's a good thing to want. How about this up here?
How dare those filthy insurgents raise their banner amid such a sacred space? Barbed head, you must burn it at once.
Didn't you tell me not to touch or damage anything?
This is an exception. Very well, if you will not do it, then I will.
But your benevolence, I thought you're not supposed to come in here.
Ugh.
Ha! Nerd. For once, the strange customs of this kingdom are working in my favor.
She's just standing
I love
at the
it.
entrance to the cave, rubbing two sticks together and screaming.
She's gonna light everything on fire out there. There's something under the banner. A microphone? What's this doing here? Was someone trying to record something with it? Man, this game really goes out of its way to make it so that you can't really guess what you're supposed to be, like, examining. It's kind of hard. Like, how was I supposed to know that was supposed to be what I was supposed to go after?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go with this. Looks like an order from Dirk.
What's this? Let me see that.
I thought you're not supposed to touch anything in here.
This is an exception. Now hand it over.
Oh,
God.
this is
Let's
exciting.
see here. Oh, holy mother!
What? What does it say?
It is an order intended for that rebel named Das.
Hey!
It reads, after the rite, infiltrate the palace under the guise of returning Lady Kira's costume and search for clues about that incident from 23 years ago. Dirk.
23 years ago? He must mean the assassination of Queen Amara. I wonder what the rebels are up to. It's intriguing and all, but it doesn't seem related to the case at hand.
This will not do. I must warn my mother at once.
No need to do that. This order will never be carried out. Lady Kira's costume is still here, and Abbott and me is no longer able to aid the rebels.
I knew that.
Sure, you did.
Alright. What about, the chain? Yes. The statue door rotates when you pull this chain.
I see. Then you must shut the door and destroy its mechanism. That will deprive the insurgents of access to this place.
But wouldn't that trap me in here?
Not to worry. I would come and visit you once a year.
She's actually serious! It's kind of adorable. How about the flowers? Look!
What is it, Bobbed Head?
It's a plumed Punisher clock! Oh. That looked like flowers.
Why, I believe it is a limited edition promotional item given to 50 lucky viewers. This rare item plays the Plumed Punisher theme song every hour. Hand it over now, Bobbed Head.
Ah! She snatched it away from me. No matter what she says, Rafa is definitely a huge fan. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Okay.
What a fine item. And this switch, if I'm right...
It will play Mario Odyssey.
Oh, wonderful. It's the Plumed Punisher theme song. And it stopped very abruptly.
Yes, now I see. The insurgents who use this room
Uh-huh.
must be Plumed Punisher fans.
I mean, that might be so, but I don't see how it's relevant to the case.
Maya traded them?
It's entirely possible. Kinda seems like I'm done. Right?
I spy with my little eye.
There's nothing else! Oh, wait.
Oh.
Red blood
never mind.
spatters.
Okay. What's this? A bloodstain? I should probably try to figure out what happened in here.
Do not tamper with any evidence before the police arrive.
The police? Hey, that reminds me. Emily gave me something just for times like these.
We can dust footprints.
You can just sit there and watch me illumine all the place.
I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport.
Luminol testing fluid. This actually might come in handy. Luminol testing fluid glows in reaction to even the tiniest traces of blood, so it can even detect areas where blood has been wiped up. It might help us figure out what happened in here. Okay, time for science to do its thing. First, let me put on these red tinted glasses on to see the luminol's glow.
Time for science to do his thing. Like, throws the
I like
at the ground.
What was that sound?
I like how...
Jay!
Bless you! Bless you! At Arc, you have to find... Oh. That seems like an old highlight.
That
Why are
is.
you...
It's because your mouse is hovering over it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I like how when I put on these glasses, I didn't actually put them on. They just sort of phased into existence over my eyes.
Jay!
Jay, would you care for a tissue?
When you sneeze, it sounds like you're dying.
I'm trying not to chew.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Then I just touch wherever I want to spray some of the luminol. Areas where there was blood will react by turning blue. Well, I better start here.
Blurred.
Why is it not turning blue? There's clearly blood here. Okay, whatever you say.
Oh, there you go.
Now it's
This is a huge blood stain. Something big must have happened here.
It was my dick.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Bloody.
Perhaps the High Priest's blood flowed in there from under the Warbid statue.
There was definitely a lot of blood here, but it's impossible to say much else at this point. I better just take a picture for now. Click it. Oh right. Luminol reactions don't show up in photos. I'll just have to take some notes. I'll take a picture. Oh. I drew that on. I drew that on to the ground. That's pretty cool, right? That should do it.
Takes a picture
I am.
of the blood
I am.
that was obviously already there, that we had to use
I am
luminol fluid to see, in order to take a picture of, but the fluid won't show up in the picture, but the blood is already there!
I'm talented. I didn't notice before, but the bloodstain looks like it was smeared away in one place. Is it because the Warbid revolving door passed over it? Nice! Rebel hunting photo has been updated in your court record. Is there more? Or is that it? Nope, that's it. Aw, that was fast. Well, I think that covers about everything in here. Oh, hello.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Mr. Wright, you shouldn't have come in here before the police.
Sorry, I was in a hurry. Incidentally, how did you know that I found this? Her benevolence can attest to that. I don't know what I said.
It is your fault for being so slow. I expect the police to work faster and more efficiently.
Sorry.
Well, bobbed head, have you not already seen enough?
I guess it's about time I got back to the temple and go over everything I've learned.
You mean temple?
I do mean that. Okay, Emma, I guess you could just do your thing now. Temple.
Bye, Emma.
Bye, Emma.
Bye.
You arriving was actually kind of pointless. May 11th.
Well-
Temple.
Welcome back, Mr. X. How'd it go?
How did
I got the sneak!
Unfortunately, I didn't find anything conclusive.
No way!
I do not understand, bobbed head.
What do you understand? What is that? What's wrong?
Why you did not commit any misdeeds during your investigation?
Have you considered the possibility that I'm not a bad person?
No.
Oh. Can you now consider the possibility that I'm not a bad person?
No.
Alright, well, I did try.
After all, lawyers ply their trade primarily through illicit means and methods.
What? That's some bullshit! Who told you that?
My mother. Are you saying she was wrong?
Yes.
No. That cannot be. Oh, wait.
Yes.
Did I misread it?
No, you said it
No,
right.
Okay.
well, it was kind of a different tone.
Oh.
No, that bee cannot.
You must have committed some sort of misdeed right under my nose.
If that were so, she wasted her whole day following me around.
Hello, Ryu. Was that your Ryu impression?
Baby.
Sneezing.
What's that?
Burgers.
Wow. Most accurate.
Prosecutor said Madi has need of me.
What's going on?
I must go perform a divination seance for Pere Zealot.
Oh, that's worthy.
It is our custom for the prosecution to review its contents before a trial begins.
I see.
The third time will be the charm. My insights will finally bring you to your knees tomorrow. And I will teach that neophyte practitioner a lesson.
Looks like the royal priestess is back with a vengeance. You know, I gotta say, of all the things that they added in this game, I think her dance thing is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
That's a really cool aspect of this game.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
super well done too.
It is cool.
She's made a full recovery from when she started the investigation earlier today. I look forward to seeing you in court, your benevolence.
Your overconfidence will be your downfall. You will not look so confident when I am finished with you tomorrow.
Okay, that's fair. Actually, I'm not really looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. Especially without any solid evidence. I'm fucked.
Why don't we go over everything you know so far?
Alright. Well, let's see here. Acolyte Zealot was killed during the rite with Lady Kira's dagger.
Ow.
And Maya's fingerprints were found on it.
That doesn't sound very good!
I know. It's the very definition of being up a creek without a paddle!
Only a knife.
The day before his murder, Zealot enjoyed a meal with the High Priest, his wife, and Maya. I also learned about spirit channeling here in Karain.
None of that sounds very helpful.
Oh, but I did hear something interesting!
Yeah?
That the rebel hunting Lady Kira might be working for the Justice Minister.
What? Really? Our kingdom is supposed to be ruled through faith and laws. We can't allow these people to be controlling our lives!
Alright, calm down. That sounds like something a rebel might say.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
If that Lady Corain really is one of Minister Igaya's subordinates,
Yeah.
that would be... Oh, that would exonerate Miss Maya!
Unfortunately, I have no way of proving it in court.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, I almost forgot about the secret rebel hideout we found at the Inner Sanctum.
I almost forgot about it.
That's a bit important.
There was a bloodstain inside. I forgot about that too. But I don't know if or how it's connected to this case. I'm kind of dense.
Wow! A secret room at the Inner Sanctum! That would be a huge hit with tourists!
This kid really is an entrepreneur at heart.
What I mean to say is that the hideout could be important to your case!
Maybe, but it's still too early to tell. Ah!
Jew.
Thank you. Looks like I'm headed into court without any useful evidence.
We'll just have to pray something appears during tomorrow's trial.
Princess Rafa's divination seance might be my only hope. There could be some new information in it that might help.
The definition of it. Oops. But I
Yes.
thought it always worked against the accused.
Not always.
Right. It's like Thurok used to say. The royal priestess insights were just another piece of evidence.
Evidence.
Really? I've never heard anyone say that before. It's hard to figure out sometimes, sir.
Divination seances worked both ways before the Deck Act, sorry. It's only now that the people of Corain find it strange.
Mr. Wright, I just want to say...
Sorry? I can't afford to lose this next one. I've collected all sorts of information, but I haven't even started connecting the dots. If I could do that, I might have a shot at pulling off a Vin. Rafa's insights will be the deciding factor. It's a huge gamble, but that's all I've got. Ugh. Yay!
I think we've got this. Yeah.
Yay!
To be continued.
Is it just me or are the investigation segments much shorter than... They're a lot shorter, I think.
Are they?
They're longer.
You think they're longer?
They
I don't know,
feel
man,
the
that-
same to me.
I mean,
Yeah, they feel the same to me.
I think we only did it for like an hour on the last stream, and we've only done it for like an hour and a half now. That's not bad.
We also started in that last stream doing almost half of it.
Well, that's I'm saying we did an hour of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Didn't we do an hour of investigation last time? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Also, I like
Either
in the
way.
chat just he gets exonerate right, but messes up Inga.
Yeah. May 12th, 9:34 a.m. Hyper Court of Rain accused lobby. I'd like to ask exactly what time does the court start that I'm here at 9:34? Odd choice of time.
Probably 10.
Probably.
Hey everybody,
early.
I'm still in this game.
Oh!
Sorry, Falshane.
It's perfectly fine.
Maya looks exhausted with all those dots, but I can't blame her.
Nick, I was thinking about it all day yesterday.
Yeah.
All alone in
I
the
never
function
probably
corner.
asked you to defend me, did I?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm on this case till the bitter end.
I know. That's why I wanted to officially ask for your help.
You got it, Maya. Let's do this. We gotta wrap this up and get back home so you can make your dream show come true. Dream show? Oh, the Steel Samurai versus the Plume Punisher, right?
You bet.
That show is gonna be the thing that brings two countries together.
You look as if you did not sleep last night, Barbed Head. It is written all over your face. How can you expect to put up a respectable defense like that?
I'm just all fired up and raring to go, Rafa. I guess Maya's not the only one looking exhausted. Yes. That's along to you. Rafa doesn't seem in the best spirits herself, based on that new.
Go ahead. Feign confidence now while you are still able. For I will see to it that your last rites are read to you this day.
Seems a bit much. Hey! I thought he was saying hey. Hey! Guess it was just my imagination.
Ready, Nick?
No. Okay, Maya, let's head on in.
Wait a minute, what do you mean?
I mean...
I'm sure you got lots of evidence and a solid case to defend me, right?
Paul Shane, would you like to be the judge?
Wait. Has Hannah not gotten a chance to be the judge?
She's gonna be Rafa.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm gonna be Maya.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're gonna be
I'll be the judge. I'll be the judge, fine.
Rafa's gonna have more lines, though, because she's gonna be the witness. How about this? How about this?
I'm also gonna be Satmati.
Yeah, okay, so Rafa's probably gonna be the rest of tonight. So, next stream, we'll have Hannah be the judge.
Okay.
That's
There we go, that
I'll
makes
be
sense.
3 parts.
What about Jay?
Wait, 3 parts?
No,
Yeah, he's
I'm the prosecutor.
Sanmati.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Who
Okay,
did you
right.
think you were going up against?
I forgot about the prosecution. Jay, you're sick. Do you feel up to being the judge?
I'll be a sick old man.
Oh,
All right.
Jay!
May 12th, High Court of Karain.
Dirty.
Oh my god. Gross.
Now then, if everyone is ready.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you're just gonna make yourself more
Yeah,
sick.
that's not going to be good for your voice,
Oh,
man.
fine.
Yeah. The defense is ready, Your Majesty.
The prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay.
Oh, no prayers this time, Prosecutor Satmati?
That'll work. We can deal with that. I like how Jay started doing something. Everybody's just like, no, hang on, not in your best interest.
I mean, I imagine that's how most things that Jay does start as. Like, hey guys, let me
Yeah.
do this. Actually,
Okay, maybe.
You might get hurt.
I'm
I
gonna climb the
appreciate
tree.
the gumption though. It's a lot of heart.
Jay has gumption.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna take up juggling. Well, Jay, maybe
Chainsaw!
Maybe not start with the daggers. Yeah.
Dagger's on fire!
Here, I'll get you some bean bags. Here you go. Nice.
Oh, these are
right?
boring, but okay.
Jay gets to Damn it. Okay.
I already offered my prayers for the latest victim during my visit to the crime scene. Being that the accused has already been found guilty of the first murder. Let us hasten this trial so we may put this dead lawyer walking out of his misery.
I could not agree more. In yesterday's trial, the accused was already found guilty of murdering the high priest. And today she will be tried for the murder of his disciple, Perez and Lot. Now then, Prosecutor Satmati, your opening statement, if you would.
Certainly.
Yes.
The accused has now slain 2 of the most devout clergymen in Kuranism.
Has he really now?
Oh,
Take a
sorry.
moment to ponder that thought. Just
Turn up a little bit.
Even the lowest level of
Oh my god!
Even the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling, would not be punishment enough.
I forgot about that. God damn it.
Is this religion adorable?
Yes.
I mean,
Except people
it's
die
gonna
all the
tickle
time.
it.
Yeah, like it's fucked up
Yeah.
though, right?
Group.
Damn it, Jay.
Then, what terrible fate awaits her?
You are going back to the
You're
original
gonna hurt
voice, sir.
yourself, boy.
No, it's gonna
Yeah.
be fine. I have chocolate milk.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Wander.
Oh Jesus. Let me look at this. Hold on. Okay.
Balgapokon hell, a realm
not
of
a pun?
eternal agony.
It might be a pun. Is it a pun?
Bat-
Balgapokin.
I say
Ball-
poking.
Balgapokin.
Ball Gil
I don't know if that's a
Bag
Bag and poke 'em.
No.
poker tournament.
Bag of poking? Bag of poking?
I think we're just being silly at this point.
There she will suffer the endless punishment of Jagar by the Galoon of Pulmoten.
Alright, whatever.
Furthermore, Galmajamon.
Enough!
That's my favorite Digimon.
My
Oh,
blood
good
runs
one.
cold at the mere thought of that terrible place exists. No!
I was going to ask for a translation, but on second thought, ignorance is bliss.
Now then, please continue. Minus the part about the terrible hell awaiting the accused.
Damn.
But that's my favorite part. As you wish.
Whoa.
The victim of this heinous crime was the high priest's disciple. Excuse me, it's always Poharai Zehilawat.
Wait, that's how it's pronounced?
Oh no,
Um,
wait, sorry, the judge
may-
seems to have omitted some. Praise a lot. Ah, yes.
Oh, I know him.
Yep. Also, I like how this is like an entirely new trial. It's I guess the last trial concluded and now we're doing a new one because we did get it was decided that we were guilty
Yeah.
of that trial.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were found guilty.
This is like a new definition of double jeopardy. Like,
Yeah.
we can't be executed for our previous crime because in the process of that crime, another crime involving us has occurred. So
I have to wonder if we get off for this trial, is it just gonna cancel the fact that we lost last time?
I don't
if you
even
can
know,
prove who the
man.
murderer was.
We have to double innocent prove.
I'm sure they'll tie in.
Yeah.
He had been training under the high priest while living at the priest's home.
Really?
Yes.
I had met him a number of times, and he seemed like an earnest young man. Hey, Mo!
Thank you for the addition.
How tragic that he met a terrible end.
The murder occurred at the Plaza of Devotion during the Purification Rite. It was a bold crime carried out while the plaza was full of the faithful deep in prayer.
Mm.
The, Warbid dagger was found impaled in the victim's upper back. The stabbing caused a spinal cord injury that killed him instantly.
Is that true?
That's sad.
Oh, the Warbad dagger.
Warbid.
Lady Courage's weapon of choice.
Your Majesty.
Pronounced Warbid.
Warbid.
Warbid. Or is also bad.
Your Majesty, do you need to take a leave of absence?
I want to go to yoga.
I'm sure instructor.
Sorry.
I'm sure Instructor Flakeable will forgive you for this.
Flexible.
We have already.
Was that what that long pause was for? Was to come up with that name?
Why I giggled and then I was like, is that a bad joke that's good enough to say, or is that just bad as it sounds? But
No, I liked it.
yeah,
I
in
appreciated
the spirit
it.
of Phoenix Wright, I think it was just dumb enough to be able to say.
Yeah, you're right.
We have already established that the accused prints were on the weapon. Incredibly damning evidence in it.
Mm.
Damning.
Wait, no. It would be Felix, like, Zibble
Yeah,
or something.
Felix Abel,
Yeah.
something like that.
Felix Sable.
Oh, sorry, I'm still laughing at that.
No, I didn't do it.
Objection! Oh,
Hold your tongue.
I...
No, it. Huh.
And surrounded by idiots.
Now, being that the accused, Maya Fey, the girl with her tongue in her hand, is, and I didn't see the rest, the prosecution.
Sorry, I'll
believes
bring
that
it
the
back.
death penalty.
Now, being
Is a serial
as
killer.
a serial killer.
Being as we've just decided that, the prosecution believes that the death penalty is the only possible sentence.
Would the defense care to respond?
The accused is innocent and nothing can convince me otherwise.
Oh, this again.
After all, the crime scene was packed with worshippers. How could my client possibly have committed this murder without a single witness?
I thought that said whippersnappers.
God
It
damn
did. I changed it.
It was full of whippersnappers.
I'm old!
Funny, so is the judge. The accused. It's him. The accused's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone is enough to render a verdict. As such, I see no need to debate this any further.
But.
But.
The double.
No butts, no guts, no coconuts. Once her benevolence conducts her seance, it will all be clear to see all that.
Oh.
Excuse me, what did you just say to me?
Is something the matter? Prosecutor said Maddie.
He said, what the fuck did you just say to me? Was it the nation's names?
The prosecutor said Maddie.
No! Your benevolence!
Stop right there, prosecutor said Maddie.
As you wish. Forgive me for stepping my back.
What was that all about?
Bobbed head, have you made peace with your fate?
No.
For this time, the divination seance will bring you to your knees.
Heh, I'm ready, and I accept your challenge. The only problem is I have no weapons at my disposal. Our only hope now is what we can glean from the seance vision and Rafa's insights.
Very well. The divination seance, if you please, your benevolence.
Yes. Let us begin.
Yes.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
Ryu!
Burger.
Nanya!
Nanya!
Please tell me her last name is Business.
Oh, it better be.
I love that. Sab, should I just skip this?
Yeah.
We've watched this enough times.
Can
I cannot not hear "Oh Holy Mother" in the understanding voice.
Oh, Emma, that's it.
That's the one. Ah, yes, the
Holy
memories.
Mother.
Pools of souls. Basically, the ending to Hercules.
I'm just gonna skip this shit. Hang on a second.
Rafa, you beautiful. We love you.
Rafa,
Oh, wait.
you're not
Oh.
you're not skipping.
Oh, gee.
I can
Oh,
option.
it was already over.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and we're already done.
Ah,
We got the fast version.
who died? I can't remember who died.
Who died?
Praise a lot.
Praise a lot, which was the high priest's not son, but
Disciple.
disciple. Yeah.
Oh.
Remember the guy
Ew.
that has the dagger in the back of his neck?
Yep.
I don't get it. Why wasn't there anything to see?
Your benevolence? What in the world?
Ugh. I was unable to evoke any sort of response. I called out the spirit's name many times, but to no avail. That's because it wasn't his name.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Ooh.
Just as I thought.
She ran out of tries per day?
I completely believe that theory, actually. Wait, what does he know that we don't?
It wasn't his name.
I had sought to confirm the contents of today's divination seance. After all, it is customary for the prosecutor to verify it beforehand.
Come to think of it.
I must go to perform a divination seance before Razor Launch.
No.
It is a custom for the persecution to reveal its content before a trial begins.
Just how I remembered her.
Mr. Wright, why are you doing that with your face while you seem lost in memory? What is this?
You don't understand. I will tell you later. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I'll hold you to that.
We're at work right now. I'll tell you
Yeah,
later.
I completely understand. Professionalism. Got it, right. And that is why I sought to stop her benevolence from performing it here. However, she insisted that it be done. She wished to try one more time here in the Hall of
It would appear her benevolence is tired from her manifold duties.
I am not anything of the sort. The victim's spirit will not answer my call, but I know not why.
You don't have an aneurysm.
It is my secret duty to convey the truth through this divination seance.
Oh my god, Rafe, that's
The
beautiful.
power of a million motorcycles.
No, damn it.
What are we to do without a divination seance?
I suppose I shall have to deliver the last rites without them. The prosecution has already taken that into account when preparing for today. I brought twice the number of beings.
Wow.
I'm also fully capable of proving the accused's guilt with or without a divination seance.
You never fail to impress Prosecutor Sadmani.
This is bad. The divination seance was my one and only hope. Yeah, Your Majesty, her benevolence hasn't said she isn't tired. So shouldn't we try and find out why the divination seance failed?
How curious, Mr. Wright. Why have you suddenly taken such a keen interest in the divination seance?
Because despite all of the kooky shit you guys pulled, this shit is some incredible evidence, and I would kill to have this back home. God.
There.
Well, you do have this back home.
Well, I mean, I could bring her, I guess.
Yes, explain yourself. The divination seance is for shedding light on an accused's crimes. It is the Holy Mother's hammer of wrath that is ever poised to pound you into your grave. You should fear it, not plead for it.
I believe in my client. Plus, yesterday, someone told me something that changed my mind. The divination seance was once thought of as just another piece of evidence. A very good piece of evidence. If we were to correctly interpret the visions through careful analysis, then they would lead us to the truth behind what really happened. And the truth will show that my client, Maya Fey, is innocent.
See, yeah, sorry. I was trying to decide. There was a joke I was going to do the next time Maya showed up, but it took a really long time. I was still going to have her literally be holding her tongue, but I think we've gone too far for that joke.
That's fair. I appreciate the commitment.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
The truth is, you don't have anything else to fall back on, huh, Nick?
Maya, please, you're not helping.
How dare you? The voice of a Mitama is to be feared, not utilized by vile lawyers such as you.
Seances exact a heavy toll upon the royal priest. It would be best not to burden her any further. Or does the defense feel that it can pose no counter-arguments without the seance?
No, of course not. Sorry, it threw me. Fuck. I'll have to find a way to make the divination seance happen or we're toast.
Well, since the divination seance is not possible at this time, I see no other choice. Let us proceed with the trial without the seance, as Prosecutor Satmani suggested.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Why, I will not forget this barbed head. This will not be the last you see of me.
Oh.
Apparently it was.
Okay, now that that's over, I will now proceed by providing an outline of the case at hand.
Very well. If the lead detective would please come to the stand, we may begin.
Emma!
Wait,
Emma!
please don't snack out today. I forgot to bring it. Sorry, Mr. Wright. I gotta get my snack hoos ready.
Damn it.
Detective Sky, please. We can continue with the. Oh, God, she's looking for that disgusting filth in her.
She's getting crumbs everywhere.
I understand how you would wish to save the accused and the defense. They are your friends, after all. But you must let them go and move on.
But
Let them go and move on.
There is only one way to save them now. by giving their souls the chance to burn away the taint of their sins in the eternal flame.
Oh, I.
Mm.
Oh!
Oh, it's not loud enough.
Ah! No eating in the sacred hall of justice!
Miss Sky,
Yes?
stop it. Come on.
No.
Oh, okay. Well then.
I need you to calm down.
No, just pass them over here. I'm hungry. Come on.
Catch.
Thanks. Ah, great.
I want Maya and Emma to be good friends.
They're
Ooh,
snack
I
buddies.
yes.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm sure. I'm sure Nick will figure something out eventually.
Yeah. Right. Thanks, Miss Faye.
Yeah, no problem.
Or whatever.
How very brave for a criminal with a tainted soul.
He said taint.
I have several times, actually. Very well, Detective Taint. Please taint seed.
No.
Oh, no. Please don't. I have enough nicknames from before. Let me start with an overview of the case.
I love it. Emma Sky's good.
He is.
And we've been over how much better her personality
Yes.
is in this game than it was in Apollo
Yes.
Justice, right?
What was
Like,
it
I don't-
injustice?
I don't. Okay, so when she first showed up in the series, it was when you were defending her sister, and she was like a really happy, like bubbly person. And then when you met her again in Apollo Justice, when she had grown up and she was an investigator, she got like really sarcastic and kind of rude pretty
The
often.
world broke her down.
Yeah,
The world of
I don't know.
failing her classes.
She became kind of a mean person, so I guess people just didn't like it, and they decided to go back on that. And thank God, because I think she's like a way more enjoyable character now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Jesus,
latest
I
victim.
remember, bro.
The latest victim was Praise-a-Lot. He had been training under the High Priest and living in his house for the past 2 years. The High Priest's widow, believe in me, has to identify the victim's body. He may have been mistaken for a rebel and killed due to his connection with the High Priest.
I see. Well, that certainly makes sense. Would the defense care to respond?
I didn't spot any inconsistencies in her testimony so far, and I don't have any evidence in my arsenal. What am I gonna do now?
Throw the badge at her.
Yep. It's a good plan. What is it? What is it, Maya?
Well, just spitballing here, but if you threw your badge at her, I was just wondering about how much the police actually looked into Acolyte Zealot. Because it just might prove to be the key as to why the divination seance failed.
What are you getting at?
Well, it's just a hunch.
Wait a second! During my investigation, Rafa told me about how the divination seance works. If I could figure out why it failed, maybe she could try it again. Okay, time to press for some more information. What do you got, Emma? What do you got? Tell me. Overview of the second murder.
The latest victim was Praise-a-Lot.
Let's talk about that. What kind of person was Acolyte Zealot?
According to the neighbors and others who knew him, he was a deeply devout youth.
I too have heard his name mentioned as one who was a fervent practitioner. I suppose you might say he was the High Priest's thought disciple.
Furthermore,
He had been training under the High Priest and living in his house for the past 2 years.
2 years! Are you sure about that?
We took statements from his neighbors and his fellow monks. They all corroborate our initial findings.
What about you, Maya?
Well, when I first came here, I saw Zealot praying under the High Priest's instruction.
I see. So the results of the police investigation seem to check out.
Yeah, Luminous. Like, the dagger, I don't know, punctured his body in such a way that it, like, petrified him but didn't kill him?
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
The High Priest's widow, believe in me, has identified the victim's body.
Hold it.
Holding it.
Was Mrs. Inme's positive ID the only way you identified verified the identity of the Were you victim, the verify of the identity?
Verified
Huh?
the victim.
Well,
Horrified with him.
no. We also checked the ID card he carried and the data in his family registry. But
But what?
his personal information didn't match any of public records, so we cross-referenced.
Maybe that's why the divination seance failed.
I'm not sure what you mean, Mr. Wright.
Yes, you do.
Here's what I'm thinking. His address was wrong. Praise the Lord was a fake name. The victim...
His address was wrong?
That was the other
Was
option.
that really the other option?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Descender.
The victim decided to hide his identity for some reason. In other words, he was using a fake name.
It was a rabble!
It's true. The royal priestess uses a deceased's face and true name to summon their spirit.
I know it might be a little bit difficult, guys, but praise a lot might not have been his real name.
It's true. Ooh.
What do you call it when Abbott and me's wife woke him up every morning?
What?
Shit.
What was the? I have no idea what your joke
There
was.
was a pun and I forgot the pun.
All right.
Wait, no, fuck.
We'll
Wait,
come,
what was it?
we'll come back to you.
I don't know, but your
you're up.
line's up.
I know, but I'm just, oh. Why, yes, is indeed true.
If he was indeed using a forged ID and there is no mention of him in our public records, then he was likely an illegal immigrant. They are not uncommon here in Kurain.
An illegal immigrant. Come to think of it, Rafa mentioned something about immigrants yesterday.
But if that's the case, we have no way of knowing who he really is. We have to proceed without holding a divination seance this time.
Ah!
I had always thought that Acolyte Zealot was Kiranese. Oh, how the High Priestess must be lamenting his disciples' deception in the Twilight Realm. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think? Should we add this to the testimony?
Dear Christ, yes.
Good.
Yes. This is an important fact. Please, 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 please.
It would seem to be a fact most inconvenient for the defense. But if you insist, Detective Sky, please add what you just said to your testimony.
Yes, Your Majesty. He was an illegal immigrant, so we don't know his real name.
Press that shit. Isn't there some way to track down his real name?
No, not if he was an illegal immigrant.
Have you actually confirmed that he was in Kurain illegally?
Well, we don't have any conclusive evidence. There's also no evidence for him being a citizen of Kurain either.
Oh boy, now what do we do?
Oh, what if there was a clue in the evidence you gathered?
That's probably our only hope at this point. If he really was an illegal immigrant, our proverbial goose is probably cooked.
Her wakes a lot? What was it?
May have been mistaken for a rebel and killed due to his connection to the High Priest.
This is another statement.
Oh, well, they made it sound like I wanted to do something on the last statement, but I guess I'll hold it. Hold it! Maya isn't that Lady Kira has been going around capturing rebels?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
That verdict was already handed down in the previous trial. It is no longer a point of dispute, and I will not allow you to make it so.
But...
No ifs, ands, and most of all, no buts.
What about Larry Butts?
Absolutely, and he has his own special hell reserved. The accused was posing as Lady Kira, and she killed Acolyte Zalat because she mistakenly believed him to be a rebel.
That's not true!
I'm sorry. The verdict has already been read in that case. I have to assume that it's fact now.
Now what do we do? Now I know why the divination seance failed, but
Nothing's really changed.
yeah, which means we're in a big trouble.
If he really was an illegal immigrant, it's going to be real hard to find out his real name.
I guess our only choice is to give up on the whole divination seance thing. If only there was some way to find out the victim's real name. Huh.
He had been training the high priest. He was a legal immigrant, so I don't know his real name.
A way to find out his real name.
The note left?
Which note?
Oh, I
The
remember.
guy
back
who
of the
looks like
picture?
a gym.
I was wondering if maybe there might have been something on the picture, but no, I can't really look at the back.
No.
Hmm.
I bet you it's
Although
the
I-
note.
I see in the back there that they have that orb that we received from the rebel dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What were you suggesting, Jay?
The note left behind on the pink piece of paper.
I would.
Why would this help?
Because it was left behind for another rebel, so he's the rebel, so maybe he mentions his name?
But
But
It
it
doesn't
does
have his name on
not.
His name could be Grub.
God damn it. Bring yourself.
Actually, that would be hilarious. I would be full on board for his name to be Grub.
I now remember the
Huh.
answer, and it's really cryptic. It really requires you to remember a lot of facts from earlier cases, or this case.
Huh.
Okay.
What
What's
about the newspaper?
Is
Oh.
that the Lady Kira returns to Power of the Lake?
Holy Mother. There's no names here. None of these have any names.
I don't know if we have his name yet. It wouldn't. Well, unless he's a character, like Dirk or something.
What about the warning?
He might have been Abbott in me?
No, because they're both dead.
Yeah, they're both
We
dead,
have
but
two bodies.
they're both dead, but maybe the first guy wasn't
Well,
Abbott in me.
well,
They
I
were
think
able to
everybody
call
can
him with his
confirm
name, right?
that
Abbott
Abbott
in
in
me?
me was Abbott in me. And we
Yeah.
watched
Oh,
his
yeah.
statement, so we have to confirm that we know his name.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so
Yeah.
Abbott in me is definitely named Abbott in me.
Yeah. What about the warning?
Which one?
The
you
one
talking about
from
The one that looks like
murder lady.
Ransom
this
letter.
one?
Yeah.
I don't think that actually. Oh wait, there we go.
That doesn't give a
I know
name.
what you're
Okay, what if we put it backwards? His name is Eric Lagul.
Perfect.
Edol.
That gives
know.
us everything we need
Eric-
to know.
Eric Idol?
Whoa!
What? All right.
Was that one maybe?
No, I don't.
I don't know.
think so.
I don't know
I
how
still
to
say it's
help you
Grub.
guys with this.
You don't
Wait a
have
minute.
to,
Wait a
Josh.
minute. At the usual spot, bring Grub the key too. This has to be to him.
Okay.
A new flag was found.
But it doesn't. It doesn't list his name though.
Bring Grub.
It's Bring Drub. His first name is Bring.
I think he actually meant food though. Probably.
Yeah.
But-
Probably lizards and apples.
Yeah. Probably.
Honestly,
Hmm.
a note to a dead man. Oh.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if he was
Maybe he
dead
didn't know he was dead.
Burying.
What do you mean? What?
Well, they may. Well, what Gomez is suggesting is that the note was written after he was dead, but we don't know that.
What's the next
Yeah,
I don't fully get it.
I'm gonna guess that was a note from Incognito to Praise a Lot. So then he probably didn't know he was gonna be dead, so he wrote it for him. but yeah, it doesn't really give a name.
Is there a second picture? Oh, there is. Oh, I see.
There's no- was it really in the
wonder-
snow?
Hold on.
Okay.
That would be great,
Can I look
but
at
no,
that
I
picture
don't think
really
so.
quickly?
Should I give you a small
No,
hint?
the previous. No! The previous
Okay.
picture, the one that has
Would-
him kneeling.
Yes.
Did he write it in blood?
Sorry, I was reading that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Killed in the Plaza Ocean.
Hmm.
He has a peach-shaped tattoo in the back of his neck. Is his name in his own tattoo?
Now, I mean, I think at one point they said that like people have tattoos that are somehow indicative of like some role that they have in the society, but that might just be irrelevant to
Yeah.
the point of this at the moment.
Well, I'm sure that the police realized that he had a tattoo. They probably could have used that to try and decipher his identity. I don't know.
Oh, maybe what's in the
Um,
book?
What's in the book?
just
Could his
says
name
what
be in the
dick
book?
Whatever, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Or else, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, thanks for that.
With blood, without blood.
That's silly. Huh.
Okay, so
His name is Belieb. Huh. I'm kind of leaning on this.
sure, toss it out there, see what happens.
I'm gonna save first.
Grub,
How about
grub,
that?
We
grub,
still have all
grub,
five
grub, grub,
boys.
grub.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's see what we got here. Try and present that purple thing. Please, if you wouldn't mind.
Wrong.
It is not correct. Okay. That statement is inconsistent with this piece of evidence.
Let it go and move on. Abandon this folly. You know very well your evidence proves nothing.
Nice try, but you can't make me give up. I'm gonna prove I'm right.
No, you won't.
Oh.
Point your
Goldstone, I know
finger
this.
as much as you want, but you're simply wasting your time.
Hmm.
It is a pitiful sight to see a lawyer who doesn't know when he's beat.
I just need to hang in there a little bit. Alright, I
So it's not
am
grub.
Can we read the rest of the... Is there more testimony?
He's an illegal immigrant. He may have been mistaken for a rebel and killed due to his connection to the high
Did
priest.
we press that already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Maybe it's this. Maybe we're trying to argue against the wrong thing.
We're trying to figure out how to know his name, right?
Well, we have
Yeah.
to figure out a way that we would know his name, or a way to find out his name, even though he has basically, as far as we're aware, no history, no record in this country. So,
I think we don't have his name. I think maybe we don't have his name at all.
So should we try a
Um,
different statement?
Well, I'm looking at this next one. He may have been mistaken for a rebel and killed to his connection to the high priest. So maybe if we present a different, better reason why he was killed?
But how would that tell his name?
I don't know.
Can't we do the statements out of order?
We could look at it like this.
even training under the priest.
It's like a crossword. Do the other ones until you know the current one.
The high priest would identify the body. So, the body
I don't know.
of the kid, right? Not of her husband.
Of the yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Gamer Saps, maybe a hint. Maybe a hint.
Well,
Someone was into something earlier.
What?
What do you mean?
Or
One of
someone was
us?
onto something earlier. Yes, one of you.
Was it me?
No.
Okay, so are we looking for something? Are we looking for something to argue against this then?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we could probably work with that then. The newspaper from the morning of the purification rite. It reports on the weather and Lady Kira's activities, among other things. None of that
Can you
seems
do
very
me a
helpful.
favor and just like sate my curiosity and present the photo with the tattoo?
Sure. Okay. Here we go. Oh my
I
god!
was going to hint you towards it, but Fulton suggested, so I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh my god, what? Sorry, Detective Sky. But the police missed something important in the investigation. Is it actually a tattoo?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The victim was undeniably a Koreanese native.
See,
What?
that's what I thought.
And this crime scene photo proves it. I think, yes. It's a little hard to see, but look closely. You'll see clear proof that the victim was Koreanese.
Where? I don't see anything that would prove that.
This proves that the victim was Koreanese.
Okay, before you click on anything, I just want to say, I'm glad that I was able to remember that small fact that allowed me to pick out the evidence, but I also think it's really silly that Rafa would have, like, very tribal-looking tattoos, and that she's like, yeah, we each get tattoos that, like, show off our part or place in society. And some guy that happens to have a tattoo that looks exactly like a peach. That's also, like, what if he had a freaking, like, rose with his girlfriend's name tattooed across it? Like, oh, yes, people who work in the rose gardens in Korea get tattoos of roses with names on them. Whatever, it's a stupid piece of evidence. Just freaking...
It's a country thing.
I know, I understand it, and I'm glad that I got it, but I think it's dumb.
People get tattoos for a lot of different reasons.
Exactly.
I don't think that this proves that he is definitely Koreanese at all.
According to this game, it does.
According to this game, there is no other reason for him to have a tattoo than being Koreanese.
Well, if he has a tattoo and it matches something in their country, then it proves it.
I think it's likely that he could have just gotten a tattoo in another country and immigrated.
Yeah, but how would that prove that if it doesn't match any tattoo in this country?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think that's what the game is going for.
Well, if
right
they
now.
say, like, okay, because the way I think the problem is the way they're playing it. We, as human living creatures, all very obviously noticed this tattoo, but, like, the characters in the game didn't. Because if they did, it would be obvious. They'd all go, "Oh, yeah, he's very obviously Korean."
Oh, let's just see.
Yeah,
let's just see what it has to say.
That, but yeah.
Look at the tattoo right here.
Zoom in and hands.
Whoop.
Jay.
Why? It's a tattoo of a peach.
Yep. I would like you all to think about the meaning of this tattoo.
Oh, the victim really liked peaches?
He was a fruit butt? Oh, well, peaches are our favorite delicacy here in Korea.
Oh, just like he is a favorite delicacy here in Korea.
Aww.
They also happen to be a personal favorite of mine. The sweetness of their abundant nectars and the softness of their perfectly ripe blood. They are a blessing from the Holy Mother herself. Nick, tell him to stop!
No, I won't. Right now, we have bigger fish to fry. Ah! Unfortunately, that's not a tattoo of a peach. Excuse me?
It is not a peach, you say? Then what is this craving?
He's so offended.
Take a closer look. It's in the book. Haven't you seen something like that before?
On his ding-dang head!
Namely, the tattoo on the high priest's brow.
Oh shit!
Oh.
It does look like a peach.
What?
Are you
What?
Are you telling me that this man colored in his own tattoo?
You had to try
This
to
man
hide
is-
the fact that he was Koreanese.
This mark is only borne by members of the Koreanist clergy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that is what you believe it to be. But are they not utterly different shaped?
Sure, they're shaped differently, but there's a reason for that. The victim had a peach-shaped tattoo inked over an existing tattoo for some reason. However, the dark red portion is exactly the same as the mark all Koreanist clergy bear.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah.
Until about 20 some odd years ago, everyone did get one, didn't they? I
Yep.
myself wear one on my butt.
Damn it, old man. That is entirely too much information or magic.
Sir.
Information on everyone who enters the clergy is maintained at the temple. All we have to do is look up a monk with a mark in the same
Yeah,
spot.
take a look. It's in a book.
I'm on it. I'll let you know if we get any hits.
And bye.
That will not be necessary. If you seek information on the clergy,
Hmm.
I have it all right here.
In my roll of crackers.
Oh.
Oh my! You never cease to amaze. So tell us, is there anyone who fits the bill?
He just has fucking scrolls for every occasion.
Wait a minute, this is my copy of 50 Shades of Grey. Hold on.
Damn it.
There's just one, and his name is Real Nemu.
That is some stupid bullshit.
Real name?
Real Nemu. He became a monk 20 years ago.
Alright then.
That
Real-
has to be bullshit.
Real Nemu.
Is his real name?
Rafa, why are you still standing at the pool?
Go sit down.
Then,
No!
then that must be the victim's real name move.
I am here.
But why would he have tried to cover up his tattoo with another one?
Yeah, that must have been. Had to be a reason, right?
Nick, that's not important right now. The important thing is we know his real Nemu.
You're right. Your Majesty, now that we know the victim's real name, the divination seance might finally work.
Oh yeah, we have to set the dial to Real Nemu. Hold on.
Oh. A lawyer who willingly seeks the seance? This is entirely unprecedented.
You are but digging your own grave.
We won't know that until we try. Sure, it's risky, but it's our only hope.
Very well. Let the divination seance be held once more.
Just imagine Rafa thinking like,
If only I knew his real name. Real name. Real name. Wait, it's coming to me all of a sudden.
Oh. Oh, you knew.
Why would a lawyer work so hard to see the divination seance be held once more? You are a fool, barbed head, and your foolishness shall yield no gratitude from me. For with the truth revealed by my insights, I shall gladly seek your demise.
Yep. Bring it on, princess! Because I will correctly interpret each and every one of your insights.
You will regret ever thinking you could use my sacred insights as evidence.
Please don't say it again.
Oh, holy
Oh, holy
God damn you! No, I doubt you. No,
There
no,
is
no,
divination in
no.
your name.
Absolutely not.
And now I can skip.
skipping this too. Alright, show me this shit. Tell me it still didn't work. Oh, there we
it
go.
goes. Oh, it's that stinky
Jingle.
weed. Plume
Punisher
Punisher
theme.
theme. Heavy.
Oh god. Oh
My
god!
favorite video game, Heavy Pain.
What the fuck? So that was him praying and looking at the floor,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and then something heavy was on his back, and then he got stabbed.
Hmm.
Oh my! Is it just as Mr. Wright surmised? Parazelot wasn't the victim's true name! And now at last, we have seen the victim's final moments!
But all we could see was the ground.
You seem terribly disappointed. I take it you do not find any fodder for one of your infamous turnabouts?
Nah!
Nah, indeed, Mr. Wright. I, on the other hand, have discovered something. Conclusive evidence that establishes the accused's guilt.
You get those away from me. You did.
A most surprising surprise attack! So tell us, Prosecutor Sadmuddy, what is this very conclusive evidence you have found?
The Plumed Punisher theme song that the deceased heard. It's very catchy. Please consider this item here.
I'm calling it now. It was actually the Silver Samurai theme, but they didn't recognize it. They don't know it exists.
There was also the clock that played the theme, right?
Oh.
But that clock
Yeah.
was all the way up at the top of the mountain. So
Oh.
whatever,
Never
we'll see.
mind.
It was confiscated from the accused during her interrogation.
Hey, that's my Plume Punisher strap.
When you press the Magatama on the Plume Punisher's belt,
Yay.
drink it in. Just appreciate the dulcet sound of the melody as it wafts.
They all have their eyes closed. Like they're really enjoying it. They're way into it. Ah!
Mr. Wright, we're listening. Do you mind?
It seems the accused inadvertently pressed the button in the midst of her crime. The strap is an extremely rare item, is it not, Miss Faye?
You better not break it. There's only one of those in the whole wide world.
Maya! No! You fool. You fool!
How did you know what that is?
Give it back.
It is just as I said. Your flights of fancy have come crashing down on you.
She sure does seem to be enjoying this.
Yeah, I've never seen her look so thrilled before either.
It is time to accept the fact that the divination seance is far more than mere evidence. It is the very truth that brings the hammer of justice down on the accused.
This is as conclusive as evidence can get. Now then, if there are no further objections, gavel. Oh my god!
Hang on! Slow down there, your majesty. At least let me make a counter argument. No.
God, your objection killed him.
What? What's this?
He died.
Do you take issue with the divination seance again?
Oh, I have issues with it. I just don't know what they are yet. But that's never stopped me before. The divination seance is not the absolute truth. It only becomes the truth after it's been interpreted correctly.
You do not know when you are beaten, do you, you foolish lawyer? I'm the only one who speaks for the Mitama of the deceased. If you believe there to be errors in my insights, then let us see you prove it.
They always do.
Okay.
Oh,
I've done it. I've done it twice already.
A little close.
You're a little close. Rafa's insight.
The victim was offering up his prayers. It was the night of the rite. The pattern on the plaza's ground was visible in the darkness. Then, someone was there. The theme to the plumed punisher filled the air. The accused held the victim down and plunged her dagger into his upper back. The blade struck true, and in that instance, he departed from this world.
So I would like to have a look at something real quick.
That is everything the deceased experienced in his final memories.
I see. Just give me one moment. I think that's a different design on the ground.
Is it?
I think maybe it might be.
The circle
Let's see.
with the downward pointing arrow.
Her benevolence's insights have painted a detailed picture, both vivid and true.
I didn't notice any holes there. As they stand now, those insights are really stacked against us. I'll just have to go over each and every one of the deceased sensations very carefully. Okay, so
I mean, it looks
yes,
accurate.
I think that we are not looking at that floor. We are looking at that thing that was in the secret base.
Oh, the wall, you mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah!
think that's the grassy stone thing.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Perhaps the one directly in front with the handprints on it, in fact.
Look at those handprints. That's good insight. Good insight.
Yes.
Oh, so it
well,
was the clock then.
Good sight,
The
Sam.
furniture theme was the clock.
Oh, okay, so in which case, I understand that, but I'm not terribly certain if I understand
Oh, and the
exactly
thing fell on him.
the thing.
The wall.
Oh, the stone.
The
The
stone fell
stone.
on him.
You think?
Yeah, watch it again. Watch it again. When it starts to say heavy, watch the wall.
Oh, shit.
Or is he leaning forward?
Well, didn't it say that it was it could fall over at any instance?
It wobbled very
Alright, so
easily.
another thought is that perhaps it did not fall because it was standing up straight when we found it.
Mm-hmm.
And rather, instead of that, the thing that was heavy was the thing turning behind him and crushing him. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make much sense at all.
I mean, it could have turned and stabbed him in the back of the neck, but that would be a little high for the
Actually,
statue.
now that I have thought about it, we found the blood stain on the back of the statue thing, like just behind it. So I think I'm wrong. And now that I think about it, him getting crushed by the thing in front of him would make a lot of sense.
Well, okay, so I think the first clue is that there's the Gingle stench, and Gingle, no one can eat Gingle for 2 weeks before the rite.
Yeah, but shouldn't he smell Gingle? Because he had it last night.
Well, then he shouldn't be there if you're not supposed to have it for like 2 weeks before the rite.
No, I think it was 2 days or something.
Okay, whatever, but they're supposed to sit there for 2 days.
One of Rafa's insights was it was the night of the rite.
Yeah, so he shouldn't smell like Gingle.
Yeah, that I agree with.
So,
they eat it before so that they don't smell like Ingle during the rites.
Yeah.
okay, so maybe it's this thing.
Yeah.
Objection!
I
What?
forgot that
Hello?
Gingle was a real thing, so I've been trying to figure out if it was some kind of like anagram.
I
or
also
something.
forgot what Gingle was.
Or it's on like hinges, jingling.
Was it really? Was it really the night of the rite?
What do you mean? It could not be otherwise. The accused slew Acolyte Zealot after killing a high priest during the purification rite.
The only problem is the deceased spirit does not corroborate that.
His ghost doesn't agree with that,
This?
sorry.
Take a good look at what the victim smelled. Do you see how it says Gingle? Acolyte Zealot shouldn't have smelled any Gingle at the night of the rite.
Sorry, the line, take a good look at what the victim smelled, is not something I'm willing to overlook. I'm sorry.
Wait, what do you mean?
Let me back up my statement with some evidence for you.
No, please.
This should explain how the victim couldn't have smelled any Gingle on the night of the rite.
I remember us having...
We definitely have evidence of this.
Yeah, but which one was it? That
Well,
I actually don't
picture?
remember either.
Wait. Maybe the photo. Maybe the photo of the night.
Yeah.
That'd be it.
Taken during the Feast of Blessings
On the day before the rite.
before the rite. I see. Take that.
No?
No.
Wow, okay.
To be frank, your assessment stinks, defense.
Oh, does it smell that bad?
Yep.
Maybe we're a step ahead.
Yeah.
We have to
I
prove
nearly
that.
passed out from the stench.
Now, see,
I didn't know my bluffs had such a pungent aroma.
you would think that it would just be culturally understood that if he smelled like Gingle, he wouldn't be allowed. No!
Yeah, that
Judge,
was
come on!
It would seem that the smell of Gingle is unrelated to the case at hand.
Ref, can we get a ref in here?
Nope. This fact. He is the ref.
Baffaleaf!
Leave
The fact-
Leaf out of his.
The fact that the victim smelled Gingle is extremely important.
Okay, do we have something that says, like, they can't eat Gingle before...
I don't know.
I think
Give me
we
a second. I'll get.
The news.
It's important before this. It's important because the smell shouldn't have been present at the night of the rite. This should explain how the victim couldn't have smelled Gingle on the night of the rite. Okay, now we can look.
The
Does
autopsy.
the newspaper say something like, this is your last time to eat Gingle?
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Don't look...
Doesn't look like it.
My
Maya's
statement?
statement.
Maybe.
Oh, no, it's
That's the motorcycle son of you're on to something.
Shush! Stop bringing it up, and maybe people won't notice.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, you made the boy
Wait.
cry.
Wait, did it say something there?
Where?
I think it was Belief's statement?
The last
Lead statement?
thing on the next page?
Statement
Read
about
that.
Feast
Held,
of Blessings.
held the day before the rite.
Read it.
Well, that's
You
it's like
read
the
ab-
same.
Read
Read
it.
about it?
Okay, fine. The family's photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings, where it's customary to partake in dishes made in Gingle. These dishes are only prepared during the feast, which start at noon on the day before the rite and must be finished before 3 p.m. that day. Okay, so that's a lot more specific.
Yeah.
So I guess I get
Instead
that.
of needing
I guess
to
I get.
infer it from the picture, it's like blatantly written out.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. The high priest's wife, Believe in Me, told me about the Feast of Blessings. The feast includes a number of Gingle-based dishes, and they're only supposed to be served at a certain time of the day before the rite.
Why, I believe you're right. I had completely forgotten about that. I'm a good judge. I'm a good judge.
During the feast, the unique smell of Gingle pervades the entire kingdom. The fact that the victim smelled it means he was murdered between noon and 3 p.m. the day before the purification rites.
Why does the eyes always go down when you change the camera? It bothers me.
Honestly, this is a pretty massive thing.
Huh. I am not so easily fooled. Did that autopsy report not make it clear?
What?
The estimated time of death was during the rite.
Oh, right. Haha, I taught her about that yesterday. Nope. Forgive me, your benevolence, but the estimated time of death is just that, an estimate. Depending on the circumstances, it's possible for it to change.
What's this?
I mean, it's not like the time of death changes, but
estimated.
You get what I mean.
Just like your seances. Oh!
Wow, that was brutal out of nowhere. If a body was kept cold, the slowed rate of decay makes the death seem more recent. Did anybody mention that? I can't quite recall.
Why? I believe I've heard something of the sort before.
From the audience, perhaps. Yes.
It's as if Mr. Wright claims the estimate of time of death in the autopsy report will have to be revised.
Nice! Lots of autopsy report enough to incorporate. Cool.
Because it was flat out.
Barbed head, you blinded me with science.
I did do that. Sorry. Wait, why am I apologizing?
No matter. The murder may have occurred in the afternoon hours the day before the rite. Nevertheless, the murder weapon with the accused prints on it is incontrovertible evidence. I will now amend my insight to account for this new truth.
Ha.
She blinded me with science.
She blinded me with science. It was the afternoon of the day before the rite, though a bit dark. The pattern on the plaza's ground with ha ha
You fool!
You've activated my trap card, bitch!
Prepare for the Twilight Realm!
Like, I know I
By
shouldn't say
the-
anything because I know the solutions, but God.
The time of death has been corrected, leaving my insight infallible.
Nick, why do you look like you have something you want to say, Nick?
I might just. A change in the time of death is bound to cause some sort of an inconsistency, Maya. If I had something that showed what it was like on that day, it sure could help, you know?
Maya and Phoenix are just like looking back and forth at each other, like giggling and covering their mouths, like I can't believe she just said that.
So wait. Oh, hang on. I gotta go. Afternoon. The pattern on the punt. So do I just show the pattern on the ground?
Maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, it did.
Let me watch it one more time. Gingle, Plume Punisher theme, heavy.
I think it's just vision.
Whap.
It kind of seems like it might just be the floor.
Yeah.
Try just clicking on the floor once it.
Okay. Boop. I'll aim directly for the center of it. Objection. I think it was right. Alright, cool. The change in the date and time of the crime has caused a new inconsistency to surface.
What's this? Ah! You're making that irritating face again. Cease that at once.
I will absolutely not. This is the face I was born with. Now let's focus on what is important. What the victim saw in his final moments. What did he see? Who could really tell? Certainly not I.
Do you have bats in the belfry, Barthead? There's nothing to see.
Mm-hmm.
The ground at the plaza was all that entered the victim's eyes.
Yep. Sure was. And that's what I find so strange, though. Aww! On the day before the ride, it should have been impossible to see that pattern on the ground. I love how I'm just slowly becoming Rentaro.
Mention it.
Impossible, you say? Do explain.
This piece of evidence shows why the plaza's crown was not visible that day. It might be the newspaper.
Maybe.
Wait, ice? Ice that froze to the ground from the inner sanctum to the plaza of devotion until yesterday has melted. Probably this.
Oh yeah. So you couldn't see it
I think,
again.
I think it's probably this. Because it's iced! It should be iced! The newspaper has an article in it that is tiny in size, but huge in importance.
Like many things.
It says that the ground was covered with thick white ice the day before the ride.
I mean, ice doesn't melt that fast, but okay.
What? But
Oh, I just saw her a second ago. The victim did not seize as much as an ice cube on the ground.
Yep, exactly.
I get my mimosa.
And so we must ask, who was making mimosa in their final moments?
that would be me.
Reasonable.
If you have something to say, then say it.
Ah! The last thing the victim saw was not the ground at the Plaza of Devotion. This can only mean that he was killed elsewhere.
What?
What? No. No. That's impossible.
Absolutely.
Oh. No, that was him. Sorry.
No, that was you.
That was you.
Yeah, that was you.
So where do you propose the victim was actually killed?
Yes, tell us where. Otherwise, your argument is worthless.
About that, it's really easy and I'm not sure why I'm sweating. Any ideas, Maya?
What? What? Really?
Yeah, Nick,
Oh, God.
We were literally just talking about this.
Maya, it's all good, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
Still here, Nick.
I don't know, Maya. Let's go home.
What is it, Barthead? Giving up already.
Oh, she's fucking got me. What do I do? Green and Shaggy? I'm gonna make a Scooby-Doo reference now. This shows where the victim was killed.
The badge.
Oh,
The badge.
I mean, if I just had to
It's
take
the
a guess,
badge!
I'd say maybe it might be here. The secret hideout the rebels were using.
The rebel hideout.
Yep.
Why was this not submitted to evidence before the case started?
Frankly,
It should have been.
frankly, I done goofed.
This is not following civil procedure.
Surprise
When the-
evidence!
When does Ace Attorney ever do that, though?
Never, literally never.
Even the prosecutor, even Edgeworth did surprise evidence.
I want to introduce this game to some of my professors and see what they say.
They would just come back with it like, please never play another one of these again. It will hurt your grade.
I bet you several of them have played at least one.
I bet one specific, maybe two
Okay.
of my professors may have played this game.
Maybe.
They're really nerdy.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Anyway, that's you.
You're up.
Oh yeah, there's the Florida Chamber.
I agree. You're absolutely right. There's no place.
On the floor.
Thank you, Rafa.
Sorry. I thought we were going to like do it together.
That's fine.
Like,
I could have joined in. I just decided not to.
Then what did the victim see in his final moments, if not the floor of the rebel hideout?
Well, gee, I fucking wonder, Your Honor.
Words are super obvious.
The shaggy green surface the victim saw was one of the moss-covered stone slabs. As you can see, there are two distinct hand-shaped impressions on the moss here. I believe this victim was killed while he stood there with his hands pressed against the slab.
That does agree with the seance vision. However, one cannot definitely declare they are one and the same.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
I concur. There is no proof that a murder occurred in the rebel hideout.
Indeed, what evidence?
What are you moaning?
What?
What are you groaning about?
There's blood in the photo. It's just give him the photo.
Yeah.
Indeed, what evidence do you have of this? It's not like I was there.
Rafa, you were there. Shut the fuck up.
What? What do you mean?
Please take a look at the second version of the photo I just showed you.
But have you looked at the back of the photo, Your Honor?
So, boys, I think we just realized something.
What?
Abbott in me was not the one that was killed by the statue. The one that was killed by the statue was real Nemu.
Ruh-roh.
And in fact, he wasn't actually crushed by the rock, but the rock was just heavy, and it pushed him back into it because it was turned the other way at the time. Haha!
That still must be a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
And the blood that was in the pool of souls was actually his because it goes from here and around the statue.
So did
Aha.
Abbott and me just pretend to die then?
I don't know. I guess maybe they both just died in the same spot.
Everyone died
He just had
together.
a
Everyone-
random heart attack and just...
Suicide pact.
Yep. You can see the results of the luminal test I performed in the rebel hideout, actually. This is proof positive that someone had been bleeding in front of that stone slab.
Sir, this is just a picture that you crayoned over.
You know, this is true, however, if you go there, it's a bit of a walk, I apologize. I probably should have said something.
Is this true?
Yes, please take my word for it and don't ask any more questions. This information has already been provided to the police. Oh, I lied.
Detective Sky, to whom does this blood belong?
We thought it was the high priest's blood that flowed from the outside.
How would that even work?
We haven't tested it yet.
God fucking... Does anybody here do their job?
Do you do your job?
I was not even expecting his character.
Then you must do so at once.
Yes, your majesty.
Do it, you won't.
Blood tests take like a week,
Not in the
absolutely
future.
will.
apparently.
Oh, it appears the police have finished testing the blood. Detective Sky, your report, please.
The blood found in the rebel hideouts belongs to Praise-a-Lots, just like the defense claims.
Detective Sky, do you realize what your blunder has done to me? When this trial concludes, I want to see you in my prayer chamber.
Will
Oh,
do.
my good,
Oh yes, prosecutor.
No,
Where
that's weird.
I will deliver a joyous sermon onto you for 8 hours straight.
Will I get paid for that?
I'm sorry, but please, anything but that.
Ah!
Nick,
Way to make it weird.
both to stop, please. It's extremely uncomfortable.
Yep, me too. I hate to do this to Emma, but
Go for it. It's full speed ahead.
ah! The victim was killed in the rebel hideout the day before the purification rite. Then his body was moved to the Plaza of Devotion by someone we've yet to identify. So when we thought we saw Acolyte Zealot praying during the rite, he was already dead. You okay there? You
I
alright?
have to step
Parsnip?
out in front of the podium.
And that's not all. If he was killed at the Inner Sanctum, that would explain one more thing.
And what would that be?
how the time of death was made to look later than it actually was, the proof of which was left behind at the sanctum. This points to how the time of death was made to appear later than it actually was.
Ice?
They turned back the clock on their PS4.
What?
They cheated.
They did cheat.
What PS4 is even involved
The
in
one,
any of this?
all of them.
I'm actually not sure of the answer to this one.
I do.
Well, yeah, we know!
Saps, we know!
We know, Saps! Shut up!
You're smarter than us!
No, we
Well,
just
no, you
played
played
the
the
game
game!
So technically, I'm smarter than you in this game.
Shut up!
I was just using what you said against you.
Shows the...
Yeah, you can't be like, I was using what you said against you as a defense.
You see? You already agreed, and therefore I'm right, huh?
Is it because it was super cold and that caused the body's decay or whatever to slow down?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that must be what it was. So show the weather thing, the newspaper
The
article.
newspaper, you think?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Is that the
I'll
one
do
that has the weather in it?
It is.
Oh.
Mm.
Not a bad guess, though.
Burr, 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 burr. Burr?
Alright, sorry.
Alright, sorry about our commentary there. I blew that one!
So no one attempted to cover up the true time of death? Reh.
No, I believe someone did. This points to how the time of death was made to appear later than it actually was. The water on the spring was already... No, I don't think that's it.
Have you checked the
Oh,
details?
this completely explains my statement. Yay. Hooray. But we're not to that part just yet, I don't think.
Do we have his autopsy?
Which one? This one?
Can you read more? Is there like more details? Based on divination stance.
Well, perhaps it is this, and the reasoning is that they used the divination seance to make it look like it.
How? I don't follow your logic.
That's fair.
Alright, well, let's see what other evidence there is.
Okay. Orbid statue. Namanda flower. I don't think it's that. Statement. Feast of Blessings that was held the day before the rite. Rebel Hideout. Dirk's Law Book. Tome of Secrets. I'm kind of drawing a blank here.
You haven't looked at every evidence.
Maybe it's this, because they went and they placed him into a pose that he would have had to have started being in at that time. Like, he was, according to everybody else there, he wasn't praying, like, before anybody else. Well,
I could see it.
But how would that prove it, though? Like,
I don't think this is it. I'm not
well,
sold.
I think it depends on when he went into that pose.
I mean, the body could be put into that pose at any time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that people would assume that he was there at that time to pray. Maybe that's not it though. What about other things?
we should also check details of several things, just to see.
Oh no, wait.
Look at details.
Details of what?
I don't know stuff.
This?
Yeah.
Spring water is already stained red on the day before the inner sanctum on the day of the rite. Well, okay, I think that's related, but I don't think that it's...
I don't know if that can help us. Right
Yeah,
now.
not right now. This points to how the time of death was made to appear later than it actually was. I'm not sure I follow.
Wait, that sounds relevant.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought.
No, he
sorry.
was just
I thought
rereading
you were
the
reading
prompt.
it. I thought you
Wait.
were reading a description. I was like, that seems relevant.
Wasn't there 2 pictures there?
2 pictures. Yeah. You talking about the snow that got shoveled.
Yeah.
Why would the snow being shoveled affect
They
anything?
buried him in the snow!
Oh!
Mad.
Actually,
Did they fucking cover him
Oh.
with snow? And when the snow melted, that's the water that came out and filled the fucking pool. 'Cause
I
of
don't think
that's
that.
too far away. That's too far away. I don't know about that. But I would believe that the way that they
You would believe it?
made the time of death appear later than it actually was by the fact that they put him in ice. That makes sense. I'll accept that.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah, alright.
Sap's
That's
pretty much
pretty-
just flat out told us it was it, so.
Yeah,
Take
pretty
that.
much.
Take that.
Thanks, Saps.
Yeah, well,
Why, these are photos of the inner sanctum?
I'd like you to focus on this one. The proof is right here in this photo. This is how the time of death was made to appear later than it really was. Do you see how the snow has been removed from this one spot only? That's because it was used to keep the victim's body cold. And that's why the time of death wasn't what it seemed!
That's enough. The time was mistaken, and the place too. And just what do you believe that proves?
That my client is innocent?
What of her fingerprints on the dagger and the plumed Punisher themed the victim heard? You have failed to address these two key pieces of evidence.
Erg! I see your point.
Wasn't this your big chance, Nick?
I'm really hoping that the difference in location can invalidate either the weapon or the theme song from being used as evidence against you.
Actually, that might be possible, at least for one of them.
Really, it's the song.
It's the song. What's this?
Hmm.
You say you can contradict our argument for a key piece of evidence? Very well. Let us see you try.
Wait, when has asking him to try to counteract your evidence ever worked for you?
It's always worked. I'm always right, and I'm amazing.
Please don't
Just
lie
like
to me.
all lawyers.
Please don't lie to me in a court of law. Take a good look at the rebel hideout photo.
The defense can invalidate this piece of evidence. Okay, finish the thing.
The plumed Punisher theme? How do you intend to support such a claim?
Since the murder happened in the rebel hideout, there's something there that played the theme song other than my client's strap.
It wasn't. Oh, sorry.
It wasn't the strap? Is that true?
Well, yes. The item that played the Plume Punisher theme is actually this piece
pitchfork.
of shit. This piece of shit clock that looks like the Thinker. I mean, the Plume Punisher.
Nice
This is a Punisher.
reference.
You like what I did there? This is a plumed Punisher alarm clock. I believe the victim heard its alarm go off.
That's enough! What proof do you have that the alarm went off?
Objection! What proof do you have that it was my client's strap that played the theme song?
Ah! Do not twist the facts with your lawyerly wiles.
No.
Either way, the accused would still be guilty based off of her prints on the murder weapon. And here is what really happened.
Insight revised.
Was it tight?
Victim stood with his hands on the stone slab in the hideout. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Alright.
That seems accurate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, more. It was the afternoon of the day before the riot.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Jeez, you're updating everything. Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
no,
Just
no,
those two.
Though there have been some twists and turns, that is the truth of what happened.
Ang! I won't get anywhere until I can eliminate the dagger.
Most impressive, your benevolence. I see no inconsistencies anywhere in the prosecution's case.
No, there is one.
One?
None.
What is it? What's this? You still claim there to be an inconsistency?
Try as you might, the outcome will always be the same.
Are you so sure?
About everything,
Oh.
forever.
Oh. Okay. It was the afternoon on the day of the riot.
I don't think that needs to be refuted.
Then someone was there, and the theme to the Plume Punisher filled the air. The accused plunged her knife into the defenseless victim's neck. Heavy. I'm surprised that Heavy hasn't come up yet. The blade stuck true, and in that instant he departed from this world.
What about...
It was the afternoon of the day before the rite. Victim stood with his hands on the stone slab in the hideout.
Wait. If you just stood there, why would it be heavy?
Yeah.
I mean, unless
I mean, am I actually supposed to use heavy against this piece of evidence? Because I'm not sure exactly.
I mean,
That
wouldn't
doesn't
somebody
make a
push
ton
it
of
from the other
sense.
side? Let's like die.
I mean, I'm not questioning that the
logic,
stone
but-
definitely crushed him, but
You're
I'm not
questioning
sure
whether
how.
it's using now or not.
Yeah.
the only thing that confuses me or that I don't exactly agree with is that part of it says someone was there. Then someone was there, but we have no proof that someone was there.
But we can't disprove it either.
We could present heavy
But how
Yeah,
would
let's
that...
try presenting heavy.
on this. Then someone was there.
Uh,
I mean, then that just implies that this was an accident.
Weird.
Which does exonerate.
Oh,
Miles
wait, Dragoni
for
plotted
this
something out,
crime.
though. I don't know if I should say it.
only the
Still.
heavy claim was that she.
She was holding him down. But okay, yeah, that's a point. And so I guess we still need to raise the question of how that worked. Maybe it is that.
But which statement?
Maybe. I'm gonna save. Just real quick.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna save.
Yeah.
I think probably this one that I'm looking at. Well, I mean, let's look at them all. But
Yeah.
the victim stood with his hands on the stone slab in the hideout. It could be that also.
Yeah, I think it's either of those two.
I'm gonna go with this. Let's try it. Objection! Promising. The victim was originally thought to have been stabbed while bent over in prayer. But he was actually standing with his hands against the stone slab. So the question is, where did the sensation of something heavy come from? Yay!
Yes, I see your point.
Since the victim was standing, he couldn't have been held down. Eep.
Eep.
Then tell us, Mr. Wright, what was the heavy sensation felt by the victim?
Eep! What caused the heavy sensation Zalot felt? Ugh, what am I saying? Any thoughts, Maya?
Eep. I agree. The sense of heaviness seems important, but there's also the matter of Zealot's hands on the stone slab. Oh, why were they even there?
Eep, it could related to the cause of the heavy sensation?
Well, right. Do you have an answer for us?
Of course! If I just envisioned the state Zalot was in when he was killed. The cause of the heaviness that the victim felt was probably the falling stone slab. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Just putting that up there.
Yeah.
The only conceivable cause is the stone slab falling over, trapping the victim underneath.
What?
Oh.
Oh. The stone slab came falling down on him, crushing him from underneath.
Right. That was the cause of the heavy sensation the victim felt.
While your theory is impressive, you have overlooked a key fact. I hate you.
Oh.
The victim was not crushed to death, remember? He was stabbed. And saying
The
that he
wall
was
held the
stabbed
knife.
after he was crushed is impossible. I refuse to believe it. The Monokuma file says stabbed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what am I gonna do about that? Is it finally time to reveal the true weapon?
Ding dong bing bong. Or do you claim that the dagger was plunged... God damn it!
I will make the right choice, not the dreadfully wrong one.
After the slab had fallen on him.
I love it.
Make the wrong one.
Nope.
See what it says.
Plus, had the killer been behind the victim, they would have been both crushed together.
Well, would you care to explain?
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. That doesn't mean I can, though. How could the dagger have been plunged in after the slab fell on the victim? How'd they do that? The killer couldn't have plunged the dagger into the victim after the slab fell on him. But what if the murder weapon wasn't what we thought it was?
Was it that thing that we thought the very first thing?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Was it the very first thing we thought? I think it may be, but that would be dreadfully stupid.
Who'd have thunk it?
Well, we'd have thunk it. We'd have thunk it 8 hours ago.
Well, there were other weapons in the rebel hideout. But the entrance to the hideout is right by the stone slab.
Really?
Enough space between the two to use any of the weapons found within.
Is that so? Yeah, there's not much space by the entrance, is there? So, what was the real murder weapon then? I better think of something.
Damn! The murder weapon wasn't the dagger. Yeah, the dagger must have been plunged in the victim after his death. It was stabbed at least twice, but the autopsy doesn't mention that.
Maya, are you okay?
Then he must have been stabbed in the spine with something shaped like the
Are
dagger.
we making fun of you? You
all-
yes.
What are they laughing about, Wonder? I don't... Would the defense care to offer an explanation sometime this century instead of just mocking me?
Wait a minute. Wasn't there something dagger-like near the scene of the crime?
Rantaro, get out of here.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
Something that had a shape similar to the Warbid dagger.
The warbird.
I'm gonna miss that voice. Oh my god.
Gabble, present your evidence at this time, Mr. Wright, and stop with the sarcasm.
This shows what really killed the victim.
The victim.
You guys told me it was the dagger, so that must be right.
Warbird dagger.
The statue.
Yes.
Statue.
Yeah, it's gotta be this. It's gotta be this photo. All right, here we go. Boop. Take that.
A bit of boopy.
Is this not the photo from the scene of the High Priest murder? Are you suggesting that the murder weapon is hidden herein?
This is what really took Poor Zealot's life. Even though that's not his real name. His real name is real name.
But that is...
The Warbid statue?
Yep. Exactly. The Warbid statue has dagger-like feathers that protruding from it.
What a suspiciously violent-looking statue you have here. I'm sure that won't come up in the
is-
case at all.
That is what really took the victim's life.
What?
Alright.
How dare you propose it impelled someone who was inside?
You have not been paying much attention.
Sorry.
Haven't you heard? The Warbid statue also functions as the hideout's door.
Haven't you heard? Sass Pants Mr. McGee over here.
I thought you said Sap's pants.
Saps
Both.
Pants Mr. McGee.
Basically the same thing.
Fair.
What you talking about, Phoenix?
The statue can pull a complete switcheroo. That,
A
Snack-a-roo.
yes. To put it simply, it's a revolving door. I like how they're presenting this one like it's like we discovered this. like we figured this out. Judge?
Oh, a revolving door? Why, that makes perfect sense.
Therefore, I believe the truth behind this divination seance to be this.
Why wouldn't we have a statue on both sides of the door?
So wait, he got swept in, hit the wall, and then like tumbled back.
I guess so. As the victim entered the secret hideout, the stone sculpture came toppling towards him. Oh no.
This was
He
a
threw up
great
his hands.
error.
He threw up his hands to stop it, but its weight forced him backwards. Shouldn't his body have had like nasty bruising on like his face or his chest or something?
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, the entire front half of his body should probably have been crushed if that thing is like entirely
Yeah.
made of stone.
I don't know if this is completely like how you would find the body. I don't know, but whatever. We can forgive it.
Well, we haven't
It
seen the
started
face.
raining.
I mean, I
That-
guess that's
Can you
fair.
guys hear the rain?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can?
Sounds like
Shit.
tippity
All right.
tapping. Also,
Sorry. Well, the stream is actually. You know what? Maybe we should save and quit because it's actually about that time. Should we, or should we try to go forward a little bit until we find a good spot?
I mean, we could just
let-
finish this like sentence. or
Yeah,
whatever.
let's finish this little bit.
Okay. Well, then just give me one moment and I'll make. you
Otherwise, when we
another-
reload, I'll have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Why is this
Here you go.
V pushed up against this slab? What's going on?
What's going on? Unfortunately, the Warbid statue was right behind him.
Yeah.
Rafa.
This cannot be.
It cannot be.
Exactly is B.
I like how the audience eventually
That's
just shut up.
enough.
Oh.
But the accused fingerprints were found on the dagger.
She had held it while rehearsing for the rites, which is when her prints got on it.
I'm gonna rip these off. This is a shocking turn of events, but there's a great deal of circumstantial evidence in the defense's favor. I believe we must accept that the Warbad statue was what killed the victim.
Nah, this Warbid statue's been out of the court record. Cool. Now that we know how Acolyte Zealot really met his demise, there's no basis for claiming my client committed this crime.
Nice work, Nick.
Wait. I thought. Wait.
What?
How can this be happening yet again? The divination seance. It's the only truth.
You're bad at
No,
it.
it ain't! No, your benevolence. It's not truth, but it is a means for shedding light on the truth.
Ugh.
Do you understand now? Your kingdom needs lawyers so that they can interpret your insights.
Your kingdom.
But that means I have been misinterpreting the voices of the spirits all this time?
Your benevolence! Are you unwell? All the color has drained from your face!
Sorry, just realizing that my entire point in life is meaningless now.
Is it raining on your parade?
Shut up.
I will be fine. Continue your proceedings without me.
As you wish.
Oh,
Rava!
I feel kind of bad for her.
Now then, I would have the defense continue. Please explain what you have learned now that we know exactly how the victim actually died.
Acolyte Zealots was killed in the hideout before the High Priest's murder.
All right,
This might be a good spot.
Yeah, this might be a good
Yeah.
spot.
This is a good spot. Here we
Which
go.
Acolyte Zealot? I thought we were talking about the other guy.
We're
Praise
talking
the
about
gods.
both of them. They're incredibly related. They're both very incredibly related.
incredible.
Hello. Well, everybody, that was pretty cool. I like that. I liked that. I liked that figuring out half the trial like in one moment before it all happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Spoilers.
We too smart.
Sorry for
How dare you,
sorry
man.
for spoilers. Well, it was fun though. And we'll talk about Acolyte Zealot getting killed in the hideout before the High Priest murder next time.
Next time on Challenger Pidgey.
CATVZ doesn't quite roll off the tongue as well.
No.
Not really, but hey, we tried. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night!
Bye.